Yes, yes. Hold on real quick. Let me make sure my audio is smooth. Yo. All right. We good to go, man. What is good? What is poppin', nation? Shout out to everybody in the comments section, man. Already. Bones is in the building. SinCal, I am not late, motherfucker. Tsunami. What's good with everybody, man? George Manley, my brother Sean Johnson. Everybody, wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not here. I'm going to let everybody pull in real quick. And we are definitely going to talk Raiders football. We're going to talk some life. We're going to talk about how thankful I am for you guys getting me to 13K subscribers. I appreciate every single one of y'all. My brother Tsunami, man. What's good with you, King? Raider Cortez, my brother Curtis Williams, Mario Mind, SJ. What's good with you, my brother? Raider Nagel. It's been a minute. Finally caught you on the live. My brother, man. Good to see you here, King. Amazing Blue, Raider Nightmare. Benjamin, Raiders MF. What up, Docs? Congrats, homie, man. My guy. James Lillard is in the building. Valerie Lopez. Yo. Kerry Martin, what's good with you, family? Isaiah says, wipe them feet, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Crispin, what's good with you, King? Thank you. Benjamin. Kirk Rios, appreciate you guys as well. Raiders till death. Yes, you know how we do it over here. I will name everybody for 50 minutes straight. That's just what we do. You know what I'm talking about? Raiders till death. What's good with you, man? Shout out to my nephew, Digi. We here. Time to get lit with my uncle. Let's go. Let's go. Swin, man. 13,000, bro. Crazy, man. Crazy, bro. Just a year ago, I had 600 subscribers, you guys. Let me repeat that. A year ago, I had 600 subscribers. So we worked our way up pretty quick. You know what I mean? We put in a lot of work. It was a struggle, but we're here, man. And I'm putting up over, I think, 1,100 videos on the Raiders to get to this point. 1,100 Raider videos, you guys. So it took a lot to get here, man, but we're here. Just wanted to say thank you guys, man. I appreciate you. I know 13K is like an odd number, but the number 13 means a lot to me. My daughter was born on the 13th of September. My son's was born 2013. The number 13 was my baseball number. My favorite year I ever played baseball. 13 just holds something so dear to me, you know what I mean? So I'm here to celebrate it. You know what I mean? That's what we doing. It ain't no 15K. It ain't no 20K. It ain't none of that. It's 13. Shout out to my brother DeMarcus, man. Graphk got the blue dream and Don Julio on deck. Time to get lit. Factory outlet. Do it for me, King. Do it for me, my brother. I can't, you know what I mean, on my 30-day cleanse. But knock that shit down for me, brother. Yeah, knock. My daughter was born the same day Pac died. September 13th. You added that gas. Now you're burning, bro. Appreciate you, MF. Bruh said, Graph, are you a Sardano? No. Got homies that is. Got homies that's Norteños too, man. But yeah, they can have that. Shout out to my brother Bass, man. Appreciate you, King. My guy, man. Bass been one of the guys been here since day one. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Don't Trip says, hey, 20K coming soon, G. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Drinking my coffee, man. Drinking my coffee. Number 13, slot machine. Let's go. Shout out to Sean, man. Wasted talent is climbing rapidly fast. He is hardworking like you. The grind pays off. Hopefully everyone keeps it up. Raider content creators, congrats on 13K. Well deserved. Facts, man. That shout out to every one of them. Every one of them, man. You know what I mean? We all keep each other on our toes. I'll tell you that, because we all outwork everybody. Let me see. Hold on. I got a follower for every Raider hat you own. Yeah, yeah. You got, yeah. I probably got about 13,000 of them motherfuckers right here. Facts. Aurora, bruh, I can go to sleep drinking coffee, brother. That's just who I am. I'm trying to tell you, I drink so much coffee, I can pass out on it. Let me see. Speaking into existence, Graph. You're gonna be the biggest Raider creator, Joey. And I love you for that, brother. But like I always say, I don't want to be the biggest Raiders content creator. I want to be the most impactful Raider creator. So that's why I push, other guys, man, to do the mental health stuff, to do music, to do other things to help the community. Like it's not just coming on here and just talking Raider shit and let's just be real, bro. Like taking people's money for nothing. Like anybody can come over here and talk some Raiders football. You got to bring something different to the table, man. You know what I mean? Impactful over trying to be the biggest. That's that. But I appreciate you, Joey. I do, my brother. You know what I mean? But it's about being impactful, man. One of the greatest, Raider Glenn, a trailblazer, brought speed to that position in the NFL. Should have been in the Hall of Fame years ago. But once again, they wait till a Raider passes away to get him, to put him in the Hall. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. I just like that my guy is there. Shout out to Cliff Branch, man. Rest in peace to one of the GOATs. One of my favorite players of all time, ever. For sure, top 10, in my top 10 Raiders of all time, ever. Shout out to Cliff Branch, man. Shout out to Richard Seymour as well, both of them. Victor says, you probably rent a store. I have to lay them all over the house. I don't even have any room in here anymore. I got a hell of them over here, all over the walls. Now they just sprout out on my couch. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. They're just on the couch now. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of where we are at this point. I'm just kind of laying shit around. I feel like you get mimicked a lot. I appreciate your originality. I wouldn't say anybody mimics. I'll just say this. People find something that works and they try to recreate their own. That's in anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's in anything. When I started my page, I watched a lot of battle rap. I watched certain things, you know what I mean? And you always take certain things from other angles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I'm an artist first before anything. So I've always been creative. I always had to bring that to the table. But I've never looked at anybody as mimicking me or copying me. I just like to see people happy, bro. I like to see people happy, bro. And if they doing something that's somewhat like me, but it makes them happy, bro, I'm happy, bro. Trust me, man. I'm not one of them people that's gonna sit here like, oh my God, this person stole from me. You know what I mean? And this person, me personally, bro, that shit don't mean nothing to me. That don't mean anything to me, man. Whatever work, look, if you like it, I love it, man. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you, Josh Davis. Thank you. Originality is a big factor in everything I do, man. So I appreciate you, King. I'm going to bring some people on tonight as well, you guys. Do something a little different today. I might put the link in the comment section, man, and see if a few people want to. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that because there's trolls that's going to randomly pop in and be on some bullshit. But let me know if you guys want to pop on. We can talk. And I see a bunch of people in here that's been here since day one. Anybody want to come talk that shit? It's all love. Enzo Edwards. Speaking of the troll god, Ty's Graphk collab coming, bro. Let me know, bro. Let me know, bro. Shout out to my boy Enzo. He be trolling motherfuckers' lives away on Twitter. Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different. But I love it though. Shout out to Enzo. No, when you put an LOL in front of the send me the link, my brother, that means it ain't gonna happen. Oh man, I pride myself on being rigorously authentic, and I get the same vibe from you. I appreciate you being so real. Shout out to you, Kirk Rios. I appreciate you, family. Appreciate you, King. Curtis says, Graph, you've impacted my life in a major way. I was about to quit my job, fold up the tent, and really say fuck it until I met you, bruh. And that's what means the most to me. It's shit like that that makes this shit worthwhile to me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Curtis. Love you, brother, and appreciate you for everything you do for the channel as well. That's the kind of shit that keeps me going. Right there, man. Appreciate you, Junior. Shout out to you, brother. Congrats, Docs. Hope your channel keep growing. Look, this show is about you guys tonight. So look, I'm not going to go pour into a bunch of different Raiders news and shit because we all know right now, you guys, it's all about the Super Bowl. Everything is slow motion in the nation right now. You know what I mean? So I want you guys to tell me what y'all want to talk about. And we're definitely going to, we're going to, look, I'm bouncing off of y'all. Pause tonight. That's what I'm doing. So you guys give me some, and we're gonna, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let me see. Your authenticity is unmatched. I appreciate you, Valerie. That means a lot to me. Shout out to Dyson Sphere. What's good with you, fam? Eric Smith. What's good with you, E? Big pause. Big pause. Knock Andrew. I got the Bengals winning, bro. I want the team that knocked us out to win the whole thing so I can feel like, you know, we low-key won the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Bengals haven't won one either, so it'd be cool to watch them get one. You know what I mean? They deserve it, man. The last time they were in the bowl was in, 88, 89 against the Niners. They deserve one, man. They never had a ring. So I would love to see them get one for that small town. You know, I'm from Sacramento, man. So anytime I see a small market win something, it's always a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's always a blessing watching the small market because, like I said, I'm a Kings fan, man. So, you know, it's tough for small markets, man. Let me see. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it, Gibby. I loved it, bro. Look, everybody looks like they ready to go, bro. It look like they're ready to go, man. You know what I mean? Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox already look like they have that rapport. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's very early. It's only one game. But I can't wait to watch this road trip with the Wizards, the Nets coming up. I want to see where we are. Lizette, appreciate you, family. Appreciate you. Can't stop, won't stop. Let's do it, bro. We'll definitely do it. We'll definitely do one tonight. We'll definitely do one tonight. We've been doing a million of them, but I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Let me see. Where's the draft party at? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I think I am going to be at the Tropicana grave with Samoan and Raider Cody. You know what I mean? So I'll be over there doing some stuff with them. And then I'll also be bouncing around doing stuff with other content creators and then doing some of my own shit. You know what I mean? So I'll be all over the place. Just hit me beforehand, brother. I want to show y'all something. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Since we're doing 13K and, you know, and all that good stuff, let me do something real quick. I want to do something real fast, you guys. Playlists. Boom. Let me do something real quick. I want to try and find. I'm going to try and find something. So I'm live right now. What's up? What? Go lay down, buddy. Go get in the bed. I'll be in this. I'll come see you in a second. Let me see. I'm trying to find. I want to find something for y'all, and I want to share something with you. Shout out to Eric. Appreciate you, brother. I want to find something, and I want to share it with y'all. Let me see. Let me see something. Trying to see how I can find this. There we go. Look at this, y'all. This is my first ever. Watch this. This is hilarious too. You guys can see the difference in the videos. Look at this. You can see the difference in the videos. Watch this. This is my first Raider video ever. You could tell the confidence wasn't there. Nothing was there. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Shout out to the 200 people in the chat, man. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up, you guys. Real quick, I'm gonna put this video on to let y'all know this is my first Raider video, April 4th. So hold on. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Coming up on 2 years. The show's coming up on 2 years. My apologies. 2 years. I thought it was a year. Hold on, 21. 2 years. It's coming up on 2 years. So look, it's almost 2 years. Watch this shit. Damn, I thought it was only a year. Damn, time be flying. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Yo, what's good, Raider Nation? It's your boy Graphk Raider, man, checking in, man. Just to let y'all know, I got this new podcast, The Views Expressed here. I was buff as shit. You see my arms? These weekly pies, man, just dropping them on you, man, letting y'all know updates on our squad, you know what I mean, what we got going on. But here we're going to do something a little different, though. No holds bar type shit. We're going to be taking shots. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be smoking. We just going to do what we do, man. You know what I mean? No holds bar, man. Do a little something different, man. You know how us Raider fans is. We crazy as is. You feel me? So, you know, stay tuned, man. The views expressed here are Graphk, man. Your boy Graphk Raider, man. Die hard since 84, man. You feel me? This is what we doing, man. From Oakland, LA to Vegas, it don't matter the location, man. It's always the nation. You feel me? Check in with your boy, though, man. I'm going to be sharing this in all the groups and everything. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be dropping some surprises. I'm going to have some guests. We going to keep it lit, man. You already know, man. Raider Nation, I love y'all. Bro, my first video ever. First video ever, man. Mayhem, I was definitely out there bulking, bro. I was over there yoked up, and then my back went out, and I got fucked up. You know what I mean? But yes, so April, what did it say? April 20th, April 4th, whatever. I forgot what the date was. But that was the first Raider video I did. So in 2 years, I thought it was a year. I swear to God, I thought it was only a year. We got 13,000 subscribers. So it's because of you guys. We're lit. So shout out to you, man. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to us, Sean. Docs, how many wide receiver free agents don't have an injury history? Is it just Devontae Adams, no injury history, or is there other wide receivers with no injury history? So I'm assuming you mean because I mean, every football player has some type of injuries, right? They may not miss games. You know what I'm saying? They may not miss too much, but I mean, like Allen Robinson was hurt, you know, this past offseason or this past season. I think he had a hamstring issue. But before then, I mean, he's never really had an injury history like that. I don't think Christian Kirk has really had an injury history like that. You know, Michael Gallup, injury. Chris Godwin, injury. Yeah, I mean, you know, some of these guys do. But we live in a new world, man. You know what I mean? Like the NFL is different. It's not like when you tear an ACL, you can't come back from it. Remember the 90s, man? Somebody tore their shit. They probably never came back. You know what I'm saying? Like now these guys are back in fucking 5-6 months. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, there's no one really, I'm too worried about injury-wise that's there. I'm not really, because, you know, Gallup, I think Gallup's still going to be a star. I think he'll be a star. Godwin's still going to be Godwin. But, you know, I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to be all right. Either way, any of these guys that we get, I think we're going to be all right. No one does until they do. Wasted. You ain't never lied, bro. Never lied. Let me see. Ruckus, what's good with you, my brother? Raph was on that video looking like Denzel. Keep it hydrated. Bro, I'm about to get back to that point, bro. I'm about to get back yoked, bro. Try to tell you. I'm about to get back yoked. Docs, what's up, man? Did you see what our brother Honcho saying? He would give DC 35 to 40 mil. Love DC and not saying he's not worth it, but he can walk. 35 mil is the ceiling, you know what I'm saying, to me. But even then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you pay 35 mil, it's going to be very, very tough to move around that. You know what I'm saying? I think that DC, you know, and this is just me. I got my DC jersey on right now, so you guys know. I think it needs to be 30 million. You know what I mean? It has to be 30 million. That's just kind of where I am with it. It needs to be 30 million. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I don't care what kind of team you had around you or anything. You've never won a playoff game. Give them $30 million. I know you can always look at Dak and say the same shit. Like Dak is, not been that successful in this league and he's getting paid 40 and blah, blah, blah. DC needs to take the 30 mil. That's the ceiling for me. That is the ceiling for me. If not, then, maybe we got to figure something out. Maybe he just plays his contract for the 19-9 this year, and then we figure something out. You know what I mean? But shout out to O. Yeah, I'm not paying 40, bro. I'm not giving Derek Carr $40 million. There's no fucking way, bro. There's no way. Yeah, you guys, I see a lot of people saying they want to create a YouTube channel. Don't ever be afraid to reach out to me, man. You know what I mean? Let me see. There was another comment in here that I wanted to bring up. Yes, sir. Been watching your show for 2 years. Shout out to Rob, man. Shout out to Top. What's good with you, brother? The day of the king of Raider YouTube was born. Shout out to SJ, man. My people, my people. Burks and Cooks, wide receivers, my wish list. Burks will be the hair to wide receiver 1 on a rookie contract. DeMarcus, bro, Burks would be a monster. A monster. The guy can do it all. I mean, I've seen him take a long end around to the house. Like this guy his yards after the catch is insane. The guy has speed. He's 6'3", 5X hands. The guy can catch the ball. They had a simple route tree at Arkansas, so we didn't get to see a lot of his route patterns, but we'll see how that translates to the next level. But I'm gonna be honest. I think somebody takes him before he falls to us. I definitely do. I definitely do. Docs, do you see Denzel Perriman having another Pro Bowl year this upcoming year? Manny, I would hope so, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I think he was hungry, right? I mean, he got traded from Carolina, who didn't want him, for a 6th-round pick, and that we got him and a 7th-round pick. So pretty much got him for free on an inexpensive contract, right? So I know he was coming in fighting, mad as hell, how the way he was treated by Carolina. And he was also going back to a former coach with Gus Bradley. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know. I would hope so. You know what I'm saying? I know that with Patrick Graham, he's gonna play to his strengths. You know what I'm saying? I know Graham's not going to try and drop him into coverage and do certain things like that. You know what I mean? But you keep him where he's a tackling machine. So I'm not I don't know about Pro Bowl, but I think he'll have a hell of a year again if he can stay healthy. Because up until this year, and even this year, he had a couple missed games. He's never been able to remain healthy. So shout out to Manny. Brandon Cooks and Jalen Tolbert. Oh my God, Tsunami. That would be crazy, bro. That would be crazy, bro. Crazy. Bill Gates, I'm definitely going to pull a few people on. Let me send off the invite to a few people. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, 40 million. Are y'all giving DC 40 million? Let me ask y'all that. Are y'all doing that? Hold on real quick. No more than 35. Nah, hell no. Heck nah. So I'm saying, y'all. 35 is the ceiling for me. And then that 5 has to be like in some type of other guarantees or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't just. He said, I'll give DC 40 million Bibles. I think he gets 35. Graves says 32 and a half. I like that. That boy says 19. Sinkhouse says, hell nah. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on real quick, y'all. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. I'm trying to send this shit off as much as I can. Fuck, man. Messages are crazy right now. All right. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold up. Do we snatch Travis Jones at 22? No. That's too early for me, bro. That's way too early for me. I don't think there's any way you can take Travis Jones. It has to be at least the second round. There's no way. There's no way. The more I'm starting to look at his film on Travis Jones out of Connecticut, right? He's cool. I like him, but I'm not gonna. There's no way. I think that's a reach, Foxdale. I definitely think that's a reach, my brother. Damn, what's up with all these messages, bro? What the fuck? Hold on, y'all. My apologies. I'm trying to. This shit don't make any sense, man. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Sean says, pipe dream. Adams, Waller, Burks, Renfro, no one stopping that offense, and then our running game. Bro, that would be crazy. But at that point, there's not enough football to be thrown around. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you go get Burks in the first round if you go get Devontae Adams. I think at that point, you know what you do, right? What you do is, Sean, you go get Mechie out of Alabama in the third round. That's when you wait off to the third. If you get Adams and you have Waller and Renfro, you wait until Mechie falls in the third and you go grab him. I think that's the best bet. Or somebody like that, a Jalen Tolbert, you know what I mean? Shout to Brian, man. Congrats, Graphk, on the 13K. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. We got a whole nother conversation going on in the chat. I can't decide if I want to give Adams 30 mil or go get Godwin and Christian Kirk for the same ticket. I don't know, bro. I don't know. And you know what's so crazy right now? Before Brady retired, they were saying that their main goal was to bring back Godwin. I don't think they know what they're going to do at quarterback right now, right? We don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to go over there. We don't know if Russell Wilson gets traded. We don't know if Jimmy G goes over there. We don't know. I seen Joe Montana today say, and I seen a quote. It was a meme. I didn't know if it was real. Don't quote me on this. Said that Trey Lance ain't ready, that they need to keep Jimmy G. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he doesn't even go anywhere. Maybe they bring him back another year. I don't know. I don't know what happens. But I don't know, bro. Like Godwin, man, I'm a little unsure of him because I look at Godwin as a possession receiver. I know a lot of people don't. Christian Kirk, I'm big on. You know what I'm saying? But him and Renfro also both play the slot. So both of them would have to work the inside out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's going to be an interesting free agency period, man. I'm telling y'all that now. Bite them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. And if you want to become a member of the channel, hit the link up top. We're on our way to 14K, y'all. That's the next goal. So, man, let's hit that subscribe button up. Beat that shit to an oblivion if you haven't yet. Shout out to 25 because of the whole I want to retire Raiders shit or win a Super Bowl and we'll give you whatever he wants. People acting like 25 is nothing. 25 is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of money. But in today's market, DC technically is probably worth more than that. But I feel you, 25 to me, bro. That's where I'm going. Point blank, period. The end. 30 is the top ceiling. And like I said, no. I'm sorry. 35 would be the ceiling, but there'd have to be incentives in there. Like that extra 5 has got to come from something else, whether it was a signing bonus, you know what I mean? Something else. I keep saying seeing Mayhem say something about my brother L Fingers, man. Just got to put on L Fingers slash. Appreciate you, King. That's my brother right there, man. That's where all my music came from. Shout out to my brother Jose. What's good, Docs? Congrats on all the subs. Appreciate you, King. My dog, I salute you, my brother. Appreciate you, man. As always supporting the channel, man. Carr don't deserve Max Crosby money. Max about to get a bag. Max about to get 20 mil plus probably. Max about to get a baggie. Let me see. Dangerfield says y'all lowballing like a motherfucker. So what are you paying them? Dangerfield, let me ask you. What are you paying them? What are you paying them? Armando, yo, what's good, Graphk? Congrats, brother. Hard work pays off. Stay with them fresh hats, brother. Man, I got a whole bunch of them. I still ain't even wore yet. But this little gray and pink joint, I ain't gonna lie. I low-key like this one right here, bro. For real, for real. 32 to 35 max. Oh, that's okay. So we're on the same page. We're on the same page. Yo, Heiko, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, King. My dog.
My dog, what's going on, man?
I just sent the invite just in case because I knew you was over there doing the family. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna pull up. I know you probably got something going on.
Nah, yo, you know what I'm saying? Over here. It's fucking shit. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Oh,
So,
sorry,
so when I got off, I had took my daughters to cheer practice, picked them up. You know, my wife just wanted me to go shopping with her, kick it with her. You know what I'm saying? She fucking dozing off. You know what I'm saying? Kids is in their room doing their thing. So I'm like, let me come on down. I ain't doing shit. Fuck it.
Fucking about to come work.
Bro, and you know, this ain't work, bro. This shit is that's why I do it so fucking much, bro. This shit is fun. But to be honest with you, bro, I had to get on here to you know, and I always give you your respect, bro. But
yeah, always, bro.
But
mutual, you already know.
I do, but it's more than that though, bro. Because like I said, and everybody be like, oh, you don't got it. I said, bro, yeah, the fuck I do, because I was never even gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do this shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so busy. I don't have no time for a lot of this shit. It's just that I'm home now. And just having that conversation with y'all, especially you, bro. I was like, yo, that's what the fuck is up. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, and I see you at 13K, bro. It's well deserved, bro. You actually deserve more than that.
I appreciate
because it's a lot of motherfuckers, bro, that got like 100,000 subscribers, bro, and they don't know a fucking 10th of the shit that you know and you be talking about. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, look, man, it's a lot of dudes that do this shit, bro, because you got motherfuckers paying them. They got producers. They got all this shit. No, I'm not throwing shots at nobody. I ain't negative like that. But it's another thing when you tap in with somebody who like loves this fucking organization and loves football and loves the people and cares about people and shit like that. That shit is rare, bro. And I'm not no sucker, bro. Like, I'm the kind of dude where I've been through a lot, seen a lot, done a lot. I'm old. You know what I'm saying, bro? The fact that it resonated with me, trust me, it should land on you, bro. I'm not acting like I'm like the man like that, bro. But
no, I appreciate you,
yo,
bro.
the fact that it landed on me, bro, I'm like, yo, I fucks with this cat. You know what I mean? And like, that's the, you know, like, that's the reason why, like, yo, now that I'm doing this shit, yo, I appreciate this shit, bro. Cause like, I'm fucking, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, bro, like, this shit right now really fucking saved me, because you get into this malaise in life where it's like, you go to work, you come home, you got everything on you, keep the shit in.
Yeah.
It's always about everybody else's happiness. It's never about yours. Yep. No disrespect. I love my family. I love my wife. I love my sisters. And you know what I mean? But a lot of the shit that I do in my life is for everyone else. This shit right here, bro, this shit is for me.
Facts.
So, you know, not to let it run, but yo, bro, I really appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you. And you know, you buzzing throughout these Raiders streets right now, man. Just keep the movement going, bro. Keep grinding. Shout to Jose real quick, Docs. I was gonna see if you looked at. I did. I've been watched Mario Goodrich a lot out of Clemson. I do like Goodrich. I'm a fan of him. I'm not. He's not one of those guys you see on tape though, and you're like, oh my god, I gotta have him. I don't know where he's gonna translate at the next level. But Goodrich is always, to me, he's always available. Even when I do these mock drafts, he's usually always available in the middle rounds.
Yeah, he's a pro. He's a pro. He has that bend in his hips. He's just not an elite level off the charts corner. But he's the kind of guy that you can fill up your corner room with and you'll have a solid player. He's a guy, when you look back at that draft, you're going to see him. I think he's not much better than Trayvon Mullins, but he's a step better than Trayvon Mullins. So that's good for us.
Hey, if he's better than Mullins, it's worth a shot, especially if you take him in them later middle rounds, because he's always available in these mocks in the 4th, 5th. But there may be a team that's already watching him, that's already big on him. You just never know. My apologies, y'all. My phone going crazy.
You got to watch Dallas. You got to watch Dallas with Goodrich.
I can see that.
You got to watch the Dallas Cowboys, bro. That's a sneaky good move. And, you know, Will McClain is very, very good drafting.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to Kerry Martin. Overspending now will set us back. DC has to honor the I want to retire a Raider. My brother, man. Shout out to Kerry, man. This is facts. Factory outlet, brother. If he really wants to win, he needs to know right now. You got to take that. You got to take that deal. You got to take that cut. You got to like Brody say, take that haircut and be good.
Bro, we've been saying that for the longest, bro.
Yeah.
I love DC. I just don't love them for $43 million, bro. That's all. 43 million.
I always tell people, bro, I had to work, you know, I tell them, I'm like, man, for somebody that spent $120, $130 on a jersey, and hate Carr, I don't know how.
Word, bro. I was gonna put my white Carr jersey on, and I saw you had a DC jersey. I'm like, I want to be the fucking Bopsy twins and shit.
Hey, let me see. Joey Boy says, hold on. I have no idea about any of these guys. That's why I watch you guys and enjoy. I know a lot more than I did 2 years ago. Laugh out loud. Shout out to my brother, man. Appreciate you, King. Yeah, man. Hey, you know, it's a lot of homework. You know what I mean? You know, it's something about me, though. My grandmother used to tell me all the time, right? When I was a kid, I'd be 4 years old, and I would literally just study the ticker on the bottom of ESPN. I'd be 4 years old watching that shit until the middle of the night. Just all the stats, scores. And I think when I got older, like it was easy to to retain all these stats and all these players and all that. It's just easy because I love sports at that. And then the Raiders are just like my fucking first love ever. You know what I mean? So, and then you start thinking in your head, like when you start doing shit like this, how do I make this team better? How do I make, if I'm the GM, let me come on here and play GM every day. And how can I fix this team in a way that for me, and don't get me wrong, a lot of times I'm completely fucking wrong. And then a lot of times I'm completely fucking right. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I'm like, somewhere in the middle, he was cool. He wasn't all that. You know what I mean? But, you know, I love to watch guys always hit because I get a million mock drafts now in my DMs from hella.
Me too, bro. I'll be like, bro.
But, you know, I try to read all of them as much as possible because it's so dope to see people that only like the Raiders do some research and some homework on other players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
we come from the generation, bro, where ESPN started to blow up. You know what I mean? I'm just old enough with I'm just older than Docs to where when like I was like leaving high school, you was probably going into high school. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But we in the same age group, so we remember. When ESPN was just making its ascension,
just launching,
and I don't think that people realize how important that was for us as a generation, because sports news would be on your local news. You didn't get everything. You kind of got it. It got malaised and glazed over. You just have to go to the newspaper and get it. And when ESPN really got big, because ESPN's been around since 1979, but as it got big in like 1990. 91, it started blowing up and they started like kind of like manufacturing it and like in a different way. And all of that news, we were like sponges.
Soaking it all up.
Soaking it up like on Sunday morning, watching Dick Shapp and the sports reporters, watching Outside the Lines, watching with Bob Lee and all them guys.
Watching Boomer,
all of that shit. Tom and Boomer and all of that. We used to soak all of this shit up. And then we the first generation that had Madden. We the first generation who had the franchise mode, and we would build, empty the Raiders out and build your friends. So like, for us, it's like this shit is intrinsic. You know what I mean? It really is. Like that's what it is, yo. It's like every day me getting to talk to a bunch of people that have a love for the Raiders like me is like me playing franchise mode in Madden with all y'all.
It's just too easy, bro.
It's easy, bro. It's like riding a bike.
Yep. Facts, bro. Shout out to Jose Docs. I seen the tape. That was a great analogy, my brother. On Devontae Wyatt, I'm very, very big on him. You guys know I've been talking about Devontae Wyatt for a minute now. Making me want him on the Raiders. He's a run stopper, might be better than Jordan. I think he is going to be better than Jordan.
He's better than Jordan, bro. Like Jordan has a problem with his pad level, and he has a problem with his motor. And I say this every time I come on Doc's show. Jordan Davis is Dirty. What is the fucking deal, my brother?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I know your hours are from 9 to 5. I know this.
Come on, Red.
You want to talk to me? You come to my office between 9 and 5. You hear me? 9 and 5.
Yo, man. But the thing with Jordan Davis is with this new organization, he's too much of a risk. Like it's too much of a risk. You can't have a bust. We've gone through the last regime that had fucking like how many draft picks did we fucking Arnett, Ruggs. You know, Ruggs was going to be probably the new Cliff Branch, but it was what it was.
Unfortunately,
Clee's not really working out.
Hey,
Adam,
let's be honest. We cannot say it is. Well, we can say because of what he did, but if that wouldn't have happened, man, I think we hit on Ruggs.
No, we hit on Ruggs.
Yeah, he was on his way up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like he was on his way up. So but I hear you, brother. Go ahead.
But just all these dudes, like, you know what I mean? You got guys that aren't on his team anymore. We had so many draft picks that we should be the Rams right now. If we just hit on like a quarter of them.
Man.
We should be the Rams right now, bro. We should have some guys that are entrenched as starter right now for the foreseeable future on a rookie deal that's advantageous to the team. And because we drafted wrong, Gruden and them put us behind the 8 ball. So you can't, like, even if you don't get the best guy on the board, you just got to get a solid guy that might make a Pro Bowl. Yeah. So Jordan Davis has bust written all over him, bro. I'm telling y'all, like, he's big. He looks great. But I'm telling you, he looks like Tarzan. He's going to come to the league and play like Jane. And they talk about Travis Jones. Y'all know I've been a huge proponent of him. You can't take him in the first round because he will be there for you. You have to get a skill position player that is a starter.
But that's why we're so excited about this new regime, because we know they have a history being able to draft and do different things better in free agency and all that, and they can win. You know what I mean? So that's why we're excited. That's why everybody's like, why are you guys so excited and pumped up about? I'm like, because we actually have a proven commodity as a GM, a proven commodity a head coach that won some rings before, whether it was a head coach or an OC, I don't care. Yeah, man. But Raider Bro, I like Travis Jones. I think now he's like my third favorite defensive tackle because now, right, I love Devontae Wyatt. Like right now, that's still my guy. But I'm looking at Winfrey now. My bros have put me on Winfrey. Bro, yeah, I looked at his shit today, Dirty. I was like, wow, this dude is disgusting. He can actually get to the quarterback.
He got it.
He got it. He had it all through the regular season. He wasn't on anybody's list. He got to the Senior Bowl and literally fucking just lights out for everybody, bro.
He may fall to the first round now, to be honest, bro.
He will be in the first round.
Somebody gonna take Winfrey.
His stock draft high over the weekend.
I say Travis Jones, maybe third or fourth. I still would put I know a lot of people want to agree with me. I put Lil ahead of Travis Jones right now because out of Texas A&M. I just because he could play inside and out. I don't know Travis Jones. Travis Jones is great against the run, right?
Yeah,
that's like his strength. Like he's good against the run. Like I just
far pass rushing.
Top five DT to me in this draft, and I would not be mad if we left this draft with Travis Jones as a Raider.
Yeah, see, the thing for me is it's more so if you're gonna look at the archetype for Travis Jones, look Vince Wilfork. I'm not saying he's gonna be as good as Vince Wilfork, but he's that kind of guy that it's not gonna show on his stat sheet. You know what I mean? He's gonna be a guy that takes on 2 blockers and makes Max and them eat, and that's the reason why I'm real high on him. The Marvin Leal is a beast as well, and he's a little
undersized, like he's a little small, like
and that's the problem.
Tackle, he's undersized.
That's what I was gonna say, and it's like with Perrion might get overdrafted, but I doubt it because any GM worth their salt is not going to draft a player off of the Senior Bowl. They're going to draft off that game tape. And the one problem with Perrion Winfrey is even though he is a great pass rusher, he is terrible against the run. Yeah. It's terrible against the run, bro. And if you look a little more, they're going to show in his highlight reel him doing this, spin and all this and that. He's not good against the run. It's not like Aaron Donald. People try to make that kind of comparison with, Aaron Donald was getting after the quarterback and stopping the run in college. People were just saying, oh, you can't take a defensive tackle that high. And I'm like, why the fuck not? We got a guy that just got fired today from the Raiders, and I'm glad he got fired because we could have had Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack in the same fucking draft. And he said that he sees Aaron Donald as a 4th fucking rounder. How the fuck can you look at that film and say that guy who's gonna be an immortal looks like a 4th rounder on tape? So he was at Pitt, bro. Come the fuck on. He was a monster. I wanted him over Khalil Mack. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That guy wasn't looking at. He was looking at body style only. He was
undersized.
Then he's an idiot.
Undersized. You know what I mean? When he coming out of college, his motor wasn't as high as it was in the NFL. Yeah, I mean, but yet and still, you know what I mean? I always tell people test numbers don't mean shit half the time. I know a ton of players that test well and they don't fucking do shit on the field. And I know a ton of players who don't test well and fucking lights out players on the field. Sometimes you just can't base it off those numbers.
Dirty, look at his film from Pitt, bro. It's
No,
impeccable.
Hey, bro, I didn't have an issue with Aaron Donald, bro. I'm telling you what the other guy thought, and that's why we had to let him go. Because his assessment of all the players that we passed on, when you go back and look at his history, were fucking foul, bro. Like, really foul.
Bro, it's 10 years of this. This is what we talk about when Doc says, yo, I'm excited. When I say I'm excited, when Dirty and Hammer, we all say we excited, bro, because I just think that y'all don't understand how long we've been riding with this shit.
Yeah.
We've been riding with this shit for since the 80s, bro.
Yep.
We know. Yo, when I was there, it was one thing. And no disrespect to Al, that we all love Al Davis. That's one of the big reasons I'm a Raider fan, because of what kind of a man he was. But because of who he was, that was a problem in the end of his life. He couldn't just see the forest from the trees and be like, yo, this shit passed me by.
You know what? Dirty, real quick. I mean, Dirty, I'm gonna ask Dirty real quick. Dirty, let me ask you something. And I don't want to go because I know we're older, right? And my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's cool, bro. I'm talking too much anyway.
Okay, so I know you said you were born in the 70s, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this. Think about this real quick. Outside of Khalil Mack, that 2014 draft with Khalil Mack in DC, right? What did the last time we hit on a real draft pick, was that 88, 89 with Tim Brown?
Yeah.
Like that's probably the last time we hit.
Well, Darryl Russell, but Darryl Russell.
Yeah, Darryl Russell.
Darryl Russell was really good. And Lincoln Kennedy.
We hit with Charles Wilson.
I'm saying like a Hall of Fame, you know, yeah. Lincoln, I mean,
well,
yeah.
Chuck.
Oh, I mean, holy shit. Okay, yeah, so you got Seawood, you got Tim Brown. Okay, we're just going to do this. In the last 20, 30 years, though, we could go on one hand probably. There goes 4 or 5 people right there. That's a very, very, very tough pill to swallow, knowing that we could probably maybe put another 1 or 2 people in there.
Bro, we drafted Ricky Dudley.
Oh, my. A tight end out of Ohio State that played basketball.
Bro, we
couldn't catch shit.
We even though Seabass was the man, we drafted a kicker in the first round.
First round out of Florida State.
First pick, yeah.
Bro, like, listen,
bro,
we drafted Fabian Washington, bro. We drafted Michael Huff. No disrespect to Michael Huff.
And I like Tough in Texas.
We drafted Jamarcus Russell.
Bro, because he did well in the Sugar Bowl. And he could throw the football from his knees 60 yards and he threw it in the garbage can. We didn't look at nothing else. We didn't look at the fact that it was fucking 5 other Hall of Famers in that draft.
Yeah, that's crazy,
bro. Like, listen, we took Jamarcus Russell and we passed on Calvin Johnson.
Yep.
We passed on Patrick Willis.
We passed
on fucking
Adrian Peterson.
We passed on Darrell Revis. And we passed on Joe Thomas.
Hall of Fame offensive line.
All Hall of Famers.
5 Hall of Famers, bro. 5. There's somebody else that was in that draft. Marshawn Lynch was in that draft too.
Yeah, Marshawn.
And we should have knew better. I mean, him being from the town and playing at Cal, it's like, come on, man. But yeah. Let me get these supers in real quick, y'all. The Raider, appreciate you, my brother. He said, I've been here since 80. Now you at 13th thou. You the GOAT in Raider Podville. We're going to pop some champagne for draft week in Vegas, big bro. For real, for real. Shout out to the Raider. It's always love, King. Pull up. And I'm rocking with you, definitely, my guy. And you've been around forever. So shout out to Jose Graphk. Sorry for asking too much. Look, brother, you supporting the page. So I'm not going to tell you to stop doing what you're doing, King. You know what I mean? I appreciate everything that you do for the channel. If we miss out on J.C. Jackson, which I believe we will, would you be okay going with Dante Jackson? I like Dante Jackson as a backup plan because of his time with Jason Simmons. I'm not mad about that. I still would rather go get a Bradbury or a Gilmore. But if we end up having a Dante Jackson, I'm not mad about that. I'm definitely not. Shout out to Jose. I appreciate you. And I got one more super in here. Shout out to my brother Auntie, man. What up, Docs? Dirty Wasted. Did you guys see about the leaked Super Bowl halftime show by Prez? If you had to pick in one round, if you had to pick one in the first round, guard or a tackle. Okay, so for those who don't know, 50 Cent was just announced at the halftime, and they're saying that they're going to do the Tupac hologram, which I think a lot of people already knew that was going to come. I mean, they're saying that Snoop bought Death Row, so it was only a matter of time you know, that they were going to put the hologram back out there. That they hadn't seen it since Coachella. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm hearing this Pac hologram. Yeah, and 50
That's
Cent.
gonna be an expensive stage,
bro. And
Don't
then
worry,
Mary J.
kid.
Blige.
Ain't it like they hurting for money on that shit.
bro. I know,
They're
but
good,
that
bro.
hologram stage to put Pac up, bro,
Billions.
is $700,000 just to
Right.
put up the stage.
It's Super Bowl, bro. If there's any time to unleash it, that'd be the time. I just think that I just hate the fact that Tupac's likeness is going to be exploited.
I know, bro. I know.
You know, like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? His mother's not around to reap the
They even
benefits
reap
of
the
it.
benefits. Yeah.
They gonna
It's
fuck
terrible.
around, put him in a Rams jersey. They gonna do all type of
All that
stupid
goofy
Bro,
shit.
if they do that shit, I'm gonna be hot, bro. Eminem be there, 50, Mary J. Blige, Dre, Snoop, and then it's looking like the Pac hologram. And if I had to pick a guard or a tackle, Auntie Six, me personally, I'm going tackle. I just because it's more of a need. We need guards too. Don't get me wrong, but we've been talking about it, which I'm not really satisfied with bringing back Denzel Good. I know he has one more year on his contract, but I think we could save $4 million if we let him walk. I'd go tackle. What would you guys, if you had to pick a guard or a tackle, what are you going in the first round?
I addressed this in free agency. I'm not trying to.
Well, just hypothetically, if you had to, because that's what I would do too. Like we've been talking about the Morgan Moses of the world.
Probably a tackle.
You got to draft a tackle.
There you go. It's more needed. You got to protect DC's blind side by any means necessary, or is the right side. You know what I mean? Like you got to take care of that. And yeah, we can't afford to have Brandon Parker or a player of that caliber at right tackle again. Point blank. Period. Auntie Six just comes with another fucking hurtful comment. Jahad Ward instead of Derrick Henry.
Oh my God.
Fucking God, bro.
Oh my God, Hattie.
Why you keep reminding us of the pain, Aunt? Why you keep Ontario, man? Stop reminding us of the pain, brother.
Because he ain't lying, bro. He's not lying at all.
Yeah,
Wasted. What's your thoughts on Linderbaum out of Iowa, the center?
I love him. I think he's going to be an All-Pro.
I do too.
I think he's going to be an All-Pro. It's just, you know, we in that position. Like you and I were talking about this last week. I brought Linderbaum up. It's just you got to draft the best player available. So look, we have Andre James there. I don't know if Andre James has a skill set to be another guard, but if you take Tyler Linderbaum, you got to put him at center. He reminds me of like the Alex Mack level of center.
I can see
like
that.
He's an All-Pro center, man, and that would make the biggest difference.
22. I don't see him being there.
Yeah, I think he'll be gone. I'm hearing that it's funny that Arizona went and traded for Rodney Hudson. I'm hearing that there's a lot of talk about him going potentially to Arizona. So, and there's a lot of mock drafts out here right now saying that Linderbaum going to Arizona. So that would be hilarious. That would be comedy to see that happen.
But Arizona's not going to pick before us, though. I got to look at the draft order. Did they pick?
Oh no. They are after us. Wait.
We got to look. They did better than us.
They're after us.
Behind us. They're 24.
They're 20.
Yeah. So Tyler Linderbaum will get to us first. So
yeah. But even then, I don't. Even if he does fall down, I don't know. Is there a lot of center needy teams? I don't.
I mean, maybe the Jets because they got so many picks, but they don't need a left tackle.
No, they got
tackles. They got that big boy, Mekhi Becton, right?
Yeah.
But he's one of those players. I mean, you're just not going to pass on him, bro.
No.
And they're going to look at the way the Jets are. If the Jets get him, you got Mekhi Becton, and then if you could keep Morgan Moses, now you can protect that quarterback. They got that quarterback is tiny.
But they're saying they're going to go get. They're going to get Neal from Alabama or the boy from North Carolina State. There's two tackles that's going to go in the top 5. Jets are going to have their pick. So either way, I think that they're gonna build up that they need a tackle. They have to have a tackle.
He might take him too though, because Kelsey may not come back this next year.
Shit, I don't know.
So Philly will need a center if Kelsey doesn't come back. They're gonna need a center.
It's gonna get interesting, man.
I have the draft order in my phone.
While you do that, I'm gonna say shout out to Kicks by the Pound on the donation. What up, Docs? What up, player? Wasted Rookie of the Year. And I love it because I got both the guys right here that said, "Nah, I'm taking that shit." No, I'm taking that shit. So, hey, we're gonna see at the end of the year. We're gonna do the same. We'll do the same vote. You know what I mean? We're gonna see where we are at the end of the year. But both my guys are definitely 1A, 1B in this shit right now. You know what I mean?
I need 130.
There
I
you
just
go.
need
And
130.
you guys, Honcho is not a rookie no more. Andy is not a rookie anymore. Those guys are sophomores. So don't put them in the rookie category at all. Shout to Marvin Lewis. Congrats, Doc's 13,000. So knowing that Josh McDaniels and Graham like players who can be interchangeable, doesn't that kind of narrow the type of players we might target? That is a very, very intelligent comment, my brother. And you're right. But think of this. A lot of coaches like interchangeable guys. If you look at Tom Cable, all of our whole offensive line, guys could play guard, play right tackle, center. We went and drafted a guy, Morrissey, out of Pittsburgh, that was a center that could play guard. I was mad when we let him go. Mad as
Bro,
fuck.
why?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah,
Now he's a starter somewhere else. Hey, Docs, I sent it to you. It's in your inbox on the gram. You could share the screen to show everybody if you need to, bro.
But yeah, Marvin, I definitely think we're going to look at interchangeable guys. But the problem is this, man. There's other teams that do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, best player available, man. Whoever's the top guy on your board, go get him. Point blank period.
Shout to Marvin. Free agency is what you address in the draft.
Yeah, facts.
We took Robert Gallery over Larry Fitzgerald, Sean Taylor, and Miangelo Hall.
Oh my god.
Oh god. It's like we're starting a Raider. You talk about mental health Mondays, man. We need to have mental health just for the Raiders' bad history over the last few
we
years.
Need to have mental health 7 days a week. Like,
bro,
fuck it, bro. Hey, we should start off every show dirty with a 10-minute mental health show before the shit starts. Like for real, bro. Like these 38 years have been very, very tough, bro.
I'm getting super big on that shit, bro. On mental health.
Nah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I told you I'm getting more involved, man. Like a show is great, but I want to do more in the community. So, like I said, I don't know if you've seen it on Facebook and Twitter and all that shit, but I'm doing a nonprofit where I really, really want to take this shit to the next level.
You know, guys, I think you got a special guest pulling up, man.
Hey, Docs, I just wanted to come in here and say to you, congratulations on your 13,000. You know what I'm saying? It's a tremendous accomplishment. You know, I've been watching you, me, Ernest, Shaq, Kenny. You know, Shaq fat ass love you, man. Everybody that's on here love you, man. And I just want to tell you, man, when you pull up to Vegas, I'm going to be there with sandwiches and churros for you, baby. Much love, man.
Shout out to Chuck. Hey, I want to tell you, man, you got as many rings as DC, man.
Docs, you know, I was trying to be nice to you, man. But nobody likes the Raiders. They're a terrible organization. And I don't know why you got all them trinkets behind you. Because y'all ain't won nothing since you was a bitty boy.
Cuz called them trinkets. He called them trinkets.
Bro.
So, you know, I'm going to go. You know, Wasted asked me to pull up on you, but fuck him too. You have a terrible night, Docs.
Oh, that shit was legendary. Oh shit, bro! Shout to Wasted. Shout to Chuck. Shout to everybody.
You the next Lenny Bruce. You the next Lenny Bruce.
Oh my god!
You got it, man.
He so nobody likes you. Shout to Gap, man. Your influence is way bigger than 13K. Congrats. Stay grinding. Stay hungry, man. My brother, I appreciate you, King. Thank you for the donation as well, man. Shout to everybody being here to celebrate the 13K celebration. I got both my brothers here, man, Dirty and Wasted. It's good to have my bros here, man. I'm gonna bring a few more people in here in a second as well. Shout to Jose. Chuck, Chuck, would you take care of yourself? Wait, would you take yourself or Alonzo Mourning?
Oh, I would take myself. Why the fuck would I take Alonzo Mourning over myself?
Fuck you, Jose. Fuck you, Jose. I know what you're talking about, Jose. Fuck you, Jose.
and actually, see, Dirty fucked that whole draft up, man. You know, I can't believe Dirty took Alonzo Mourning at the 5, then the round mind the rebound. The fuck is wrong with you, Dirty? You must have had put too much activator in.
Bro, that motherfucker said trinkets.
I use no chemicals, only juices and berries.
He said trinkets, bro. That shit made my night, bro. Holy shit. What the fuck? Trinkets, whatever the fuck. Oh, God. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Get them questions in, man. We over here enjoying ourselves, man. I'll be live for a little bit longer, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to bring a few more people on and get them questions in. Let's have some fun. Hey, I'll say this is what I want to do. I don't know. One of us has probably already done this, but I want to do something different tonight. All right, we always do mock drafts. We always do fucking all that. We do free agency and blah, 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 right? What I'm going to do is let's go over all of our free agents, our own free agents, and let's do a keep or boot. Keep or boot. And we'll go with that. And if we keep them, let me know what you guys think would be a modest contract. Because I'm going to be real. A lot of these guys that's leaving, they're not really worth a lot of big money. You know what I mean? So that's actually kind of cool. Like, there's not one player that's really leaving in free agency where we're like, oh my God, if we lose him, our lives are over. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, there's no cornerstone guy. No. Right? So let me do this. We'll start from the top, right? Nicholas Morrow, 26 years old, outside linebacker, missed the season with an injury, sustained, I believe, in preseason against the Rams. I forgot who it was. Last year, he was paid $4.5. He's unrestricted. What do you guys do with Nicholas Morrow?
Keep him.
Okay.
We drafted him. He's 26 years old. We know his injury history.
Yep.
And also, you can make him take a haircut.
There you go.
He could take a haircut quick.
Cal, he's not. Denzel has one more year on his contract.
You said keep, right, Wasted?
What happened?
You said keep.
Yeah, I'll keep Nicholas Morrow.
Nicholas Morrow.
I'm actually gonna drop him.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him go test the market, and then come back like he did last year because he has no production film. You know what I mean? We dropped him last year. We let him test the market. There wasn't anything.
And he came right back for pretty cheap.
He came right back. So I'm gonna do the same thing again this year. I'm gonna drop him. I'm gonna let him test the market, and then I'll come back. I have more leverage in the negotiation.
I like that. So both of you guys, I like exactly what both of y'all said. To be honest, either way works with me. I think Nicholas Morrow was on his way up. He was rising he was really good in a bad defense. Let's just say that. Nicholas Morrow was one of the best players on the terrible defense. So we don't really know what we have with Morrow because let's be honest, the year before that year, he wasn't really shit. People were screaming to get Morrow out of here. So we have one good year of film with him. And when I mean good, not great. So yes, it's not if we keep him, great. If we don't, cool. But for a modest contract, I would definitely bring him back. Like Wasted and Dirty said. You guys both pretty much said the same thing without saying it. Jonathan Hankins. For those who don't know, you guys, Jonathan Hankins played under Patrick Graham, I believe, in 2016 with the Giants.
Yeah.
So he's familiar with the system, familiar with the guy, familiar with what he wants to do on the football field on the defensive side. What are you doing, Wasted, with Jonathan Hankins? He's 29. He'll be 30 this year. He's unrestricted. For those who don't know, defensive tackle.
You can't have the entire defensive tackle room empty. You got to bring Big Hank back. So that'll give you flexibility in the draft, too.
Got you. Whoa. The draft is first. Oh, no.
No, free agency first. They switched it. It used to be like that when we was coming up.
You're right. So, okay. So keep Hankins. What are you doing, Dirty?
I'm going after Sheldon Richardson. If I can get him, I'm dropping Hankins.
Okay, so you want
to be opposite of me. You know it's better to keep him.
If I can get Sheldon Richardson, I'm dropping Hankins.
But the problem is Sheldon is more of a pass rush kind of guy, though, right?
But still got Quentin Jefferson, and you still got
everybody's free agents. We still got to go down. Okay, so you're okay. I got you. I know what you're going there. So I'm going to keep Hankins because we've been doing this year in and year out with him, low key, where he'll re-sign for a year, then re-sign for I think 2 years or whatever. He's been around for a while, and he's been kind of giving us deals over and over and over. He's not asking for too much. He's been kind of considerate to the cap in a sense. We have to keep at least, I feel like, 2 of these guys because our whole defensive tackle room is completely all free agents.
His issue is he can't complete a season. You know what I mean? That's my biggest concern about him.
It was tough this year for him. That's facts.
He played a lot of snaps, man. A lot of these guys that were under him that were supposed to be spelling him were hurt more than he was.
I get that, but
these guys are
Sheldon is playing the same amount of snaps and he's completing seasons. If I can get the value there, I will. Now, if I can't, then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna keep Hankins, but I'm at least shoot my shot at Richardson.
See, you got to understand something. He's really not getting the same amount of snaps because he's not in all the time, and he gets spelled out. And if you have guys that are spelling you that can give the similar production, then you're going to stay healthier. Jonathan Hankins is expected to take up so much. You know, he's like pretty much a nose tackle for us. So every play he's getting contact. And then you got the guys on him like the Quentin Jeffersons of the world and the Darius Philons of the world who were in and out of the lineup. Gerald McCoy was supposed to be here. Like, you got to look at that too, bro. He's not, nobody brought Jonathan Hankins in to play as much as he's played.
No, not at all.
He's a big dude, man. So, like, to me, you got to have that big space eaters, you know, especially if you can fill that room out through the draft.
Thank God we picked up Falone this past offseason. Shout out to Gus Bradley, because if we didn't, and, you know, with McCoy going down and Hankins in and out of that was a great, like, Falone played a really, really good role for us this year. And he actually did more than just against the run. He wasn't great against the run, but he can get to the quarterback. I'm keeping Hankins as well. What do you got? I've seen a lot of I've seen a few of them today about us potentially bringing back Marcus Mariota. I don't know how that's possible. I think somebody's going to overpay him to be a bridge quarterback. But what do you guys think about bringing him back? Start with Wasted.
If the price is right, hell yeah, why not?
Yep.
It's all about the price, and it's all about what this organization plans to do in the draft. You know, being that, see, and that's why it's such a hard question. Do I want them to keep Marcus Mariota if they're going to be drafting a young quarterback? You like a Bailey Zapp or something like that? No. You know what I mean? But if they're not, and they're going to, like, you know, try to go out on a scrap heap and find somebody, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't.
You know, the reason I say maybe if we could bring him back at a cheap contract is because Josh McDaniels has worked with a Cam Newton before. I think he knows what kind of, you know, shit he can get out of Marcus Mariota. Don't get me wrong, Cam Newton didn't really move the needle in New England like that, but he was serviceable as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So if we could keep him, great. But like I said, I think there's going to be a team like New Orleans, maybe even Tampa Bay may take a flyer on them. I don't know. Somebody's going to miss out on some quarterbacks, and somebody will overpay Marcus Mariota for being a starter, which to me, I think he's great in like that gadget kind of, you know, deal that we have with him, but he needs to see the field a little bit more. Dirty, what are you doing with Marcus Mariota?
If the money's right, gotta have a backup.
There you go.
Okay, so right.
It's all about money. It's all about money. So if you guys are asked, if you guys are GMing, right, how much does he get?
Marcus, he three. Look, okay, so you got a $3.5 million.
You gonna say 3?
No. I'm looking. He's making $3.5 million.
Mm-hmm. But remember, he took a mean pay cut because we were gonna let him walk. Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So if he comes back for the same amount, I think that's worth having a quarterback of his stature on the roster.
Bro, if DC gets paid 19.9 and say we put his 3 years at the end, we can pay Mariota $5 million, and that's $25 million to 2 quarterbacks.
Off table scraps, baby.
Yeah. So I'm with that. Real quick before I get to Dirty, Goody says, what Wasted has coined the Raiders equinox we've seen before. Do we make it right this time in signing Max and trading Carr while value is at his peak?
No.
Wait, what?
No, I'm saying no. You don't trade Carr. You know what I mean? You just don't. Unless you have a for sure something better than him lined up already, you don't trade Carr.
Yeah. And to be honest, this is the highest his value has been since 2016. But at the end of the day, man, you just, as the Raiders, you understand what kind of step we would take back if we just traded DC right now. And look, I was all for during the losing streak saying, you guys, look, I still want a young quarterback. I still want to draft. If there's one there that makes sense, I like Bailey Zapp. I like him a lot. If he's there in the mid rounds, I'm going to get Bailey Zapp just to try to see what we can do with him. But next year's draft is way more vicious. You know what I'm saying? Like the CJ, like there's some guys out there, man, that I would like to be like, whoa, maybe we let DC play it out and we get one in the next year's draft. I don't know, but if somebody offers us something insane for DC, you have to think about it. right?
Yeah, you
But
do.
where do you go from there? That's the question.
Well, this is the thing.
Yeah.
You trade him somewhere where there's going to be a quarterback attached to it as well. I mean,
Well, who would you trade with? Who would you take? What quarterback would you take? You know what I mean? In that insane trade. You know what I mean? Like, what quarterback do you really think is going to be? Look, in order for a quarterback to be involved in an insane trade, he has to be extremely talented, right?
No. This is it. All you're going to get for DC at best, and some draft capital, you'll get maybe a Baker Mayfield or a Carson Wentz. That's what you're getting in return, right? I feel like you're not going to get a Russell Wilson unless we're sending draft capital with DC. So
exactly. So are you satisfied with a Carson Wentz plan? Are you satisfied with a Baker Mayfield?
No. But if there's a plan in motion where we get our future quarterback and we can sit him, I don't really have a problem with it.
There's no quarterback in this draft that is technically considered a future star in this. They're all average and subpar quarterbacks. There's nobody in here that jumps off the page as a superstar any near time in the future.
But you can't judge it off of that though. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta see him on the field.
I know you gotta see him, bro, but I'm just saying there's not enough game film. They've been through COVID seasons. They haven't really been playing ball. You know what I mean? So it's going to take them a little bit longer to continue to develop. I just don't feel like we want to take a step back like that. That's all I'm saying. I don't think that's what we want to do.
I don't look, you guys. I'm gonna say this: if Mark Davis, and trust me, I trust this regime, the coaching staff, the GM, all that. But if we trade DC right now, coming off the high of going to the playoffs, then I have to question once again the direction of this team. I have to say, where are we going right now? Like, what are we doing? Because I'm a little nervous. Like, holy shit! Unless somebody offers, the farm. You know what I mean? It makes sense if somebody says, let's be real, 2 or 3 first rounders. You got to sit there for a second and be like, whoa, like that's something I got to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real. But look, we'll leave the DC talk alone. We know where this is going to go. DC's our quarterback. He's our quarterback. But if it makes sense, there's only a few guys to me that makes sense, and it has to be an upgrade. Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson. There's a lot of talk out there, you guys, with Baltimore, with Lamar Jackson right now, about them not putting together a big an extension, and he may be unhappy. So there's a lot of shit going on right now. And there's always another great quarterback that can come out of left field and say, I'm disgruntled. This Kyler Murray shit sounds like bullshit. I think they're doing this to unveil their new jerseys. I don't know if you guys knew, but Arizona has a new jersey. And what happened was Kyler Murray went and deleted all his shit off Instagram, right? And left 2 pictures. Arizona went and did the same thing, deleted all of it, and left 2 Kyler Murray pictures. I think they're trolling right now, and I think they're trying to unveil their new jerseys. So I think that may be what they're doing. So I don't know, but Kyler's still not an upgrade anyway. But I'll say Watson, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. I mean, Lamar Jackson's probably not even an option.
Lamar's not an upgrade.
Though. Yeah, well,
really not an upgrade.
I like Lamar Jackson's game. He's dynamic.
He only has three 300-yard games in his whole career.
But bro, like that's not, bro. That's not what kind of quarterback he is. Though,
I understand. Bro. He's not a passing quarterback. You're right.
God.
He's not.
Oh my God.
He's not.
Listen. Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson are both upgrades. It's like, come on, let's stop this shit, bro. Like, I love Derek, and Derek, you know, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put together, because I want to end this whole shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'll say this to anybody who wants to argue with me and shit like that. I love Derek; he's the best quarterback we've had. But what winds up happening is that you get guys that are 25 and 26 years old, and he's like their childhood fucking guy. And they want to argue with you about how great he is. But if he was as great as he's supposed to be, we wouldn't be having this fucking argument.
I'm not saying that he's that great, bro.
Not you, brother. I'm saying, period. You know what I'm saying?
Let's say this. Okay, you guys, because we're going to go somewhere else with this shit.
Yeah.
I feel you.
All right, we done. Yeah.
I'm going to say, just look. Deshaun Watson is dynamic, okay? Lamar Jackson, former MVP, pretty much in the playoffs damn near every year. He was injured this year. Russell Wilson won a championship, lost one. He should have won 2. Aaron Rodgers won another MVP, and it's funny because this same time last year, I was screaming to go get Aaron Rodgers. People were like, he's too old, you're fucking stupid, and he ran it back again. But all I say is this: DC's our quarterback moving forward until he ain't, so we're gonna keep it at that. Pacing, I think Graham will strictly put Abram near the line of scrimmage where he thrives, just like he used Peppers. He then hopefully signs a guy like Justin Reed or Marcus Williams in free agency to play Merrick in too high. I would love to match up another free with Merrick like that in the too high system. That'd be crazy. I'm gonna say this: Peppers can guard tight ends, Abram can't. So they're two different players. But I think we all agree that Abram will be better
at a linebacker.
Yeah, facts. And my bad, you guys. I wasn't trying to cut either one of y'all off.
Nah, you all good.
You know
you got to shut the DC talk off, bro, because it can go for hours and go nowhere.
It gets me. I hate that we why are we still having this shit 8 years in? Why is this even a question? The fact that it's a question is a problem. That's why I don't like talking about it. Like, it's not, look, I love the guy. Yeah, we Raider fans, we want them to win. But the thing is that, I don't like this thing where people are like, the only way that we can win and the only path to us winning is for one fucking player. Football, we've been watching football so goddamn long, bro. The more you think you know, the more you don't. Yeah. There were people who used to think that, Carson Wentz was the man. They 14-1, and Nick Foles comes in and wins the Super Bowl. So that's the only. This has nothing to do with DC. This is just about quarterbacks and players. It's, do you love the shield or do you love one player? Yeah, I love the shield, and that's what I'm gonna say.
And that's all I've been screaming too. All right, next free agent, you guys, Jalen Richard. What are we doing with Jalen?
Let him walk.
1.1.
He's not gonna come back at 1.1. He's not gonna make the same thing he made last year.
I know that.
No, Jalen made 5 last year.
Yeah, but he's only due 1.1 this year, right?
Or Jalen made 3.5 last year, right? No, he was paid $5 million.
Yeah, but I think he's only due like 1 point something this year.
No, he's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
Unrestricted. He out.
No, I'm sorry. We saved 1.1, letting him walk in free agency as well.
He was paid 3.5 last year. That's what it was. Okay, so get 3.5.
Yeah. I like him, but it'd have to be a hell of a deal to keep him, bro. It'd have to be a hell of a deal, only because he's one of our best passing blockers. You know what I mean? As a running back, he's one of the best passing block. The pass blocking.
Oh no, Jalen won a few games for us.
Value there for him. He's a hell of a third down back.
Jalen won that Chargers game for us. I'm telling you right now, with that block to that, and then he won that Jets game for us the year before with that last second throw to Henry Ruggs. This guy can block his ass off. I would love to keep him, but let's be honest. Do you overpay a third running back? If we still have Kenyon and Josh on the books, it makes no sense. We should just go draft a replacement. If it's not Regis, and we go from there.
You got to get somebody else, though. You got to get another kind of running back. These guys are pretty much there's different things that they do differently, but as far as its stature, they're the same guy. Yeah. You got to get a big guy in here. That's the problem, that the Raiders have been missing a big fucking back and short yardage since Carr been here. Like Latavius Murray now he's a power back. He had a stature, but Latavius Murray was terrible.
He got marched on at the end of his career, though.
Yeah, he was done, bro. We need short yardage back so we don't have to call these dumbass plays when you got Carr throwing the ball out of bounds on 3rd and 3.
So who are we looking at? I mean, if you want a bruiser, we can go to the draft for sure. There's not really any guys in free agency outside of Leonard Fournette. You know what I mean?
There's definitely a dude in the draft, 6'3". You know what I mean? He's 6'3", he's 210, running back. I might be wrong. He may be a light bit shorter, but he's like 200 plus.
Okay, who's available for free agent running backs right now?
Free agent running backs?
I'll pull it up right now.
But you let Richard taste. We owe it to him to let him test the market and go get his bag. You know what I mean? If there ain't nothing out there and he comes home and gives us a discount, bro, I'll take him back for the blocking downs, third downs. Yeah, I'll take him back for that.
Any general manager worth their salt would bring that guy into the organization, especially on a bad football team.
Definitely.
He's the kind of guy that would go to the Jacksonville Jaguars if they're smart.
And he can he can return punts. He can do all that. You know what I mean? He can
block. It would be a hell of a value to bring him into your organization, but we owe him to at least let him go test the market and get his bag. You know what I mean? Because I'm not paying him that.
No, not at all. Damn, I don't know why this shit. Hold on, real quick, brothers. I'm trying to put this on the screen so you guys can see it. Real quick.
John Beck. The problem with Regis, though, bro, is he can't block. That's the problem. He can't block.
Shout out to Jose. Congratulations, Graphk. Keep it going, bro. What up, Wasted and Dirty? 916 for life. Shout out to my dog and shout out to my city, Sacramento. Auntie, man, well, we could have had Derrick Henry, but somebody wanted to draft a hot war. He did it again. He did it again. You motherfucker, you. Shout out to Auntie 6. All right, let me share this screen so you guys, I don't want to have to keep reading them out. Let me go to Chrome tab. I think it's this one. All right, let me see. Nope, I went back to the Raiders, I think. Yep, I went back to the Raiders. All right, hold on real quick. Let me share the other one.
Let me see, I might have it.
I'm at that next name you was gonna ask, I was definitely gonna let his ass walk. KJ Wright.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I keep doing the same shit. All right, look. Melvin Gordon. Denver had 918 yards on the ground this year. David Johnson, no. He's 30. Jalen Richard, Leonard Fournette, which had 812 yards. Yeah, I thought he had a little better season than that.
Yeah, Lenny was hurt, but Leonard Fournette is an animal. He fucking take Josh's job.
They had Ronald Jones over there. I know Ronald Jones was hurt all year long too. So Philip Lindsay, Cordell Patterson, man, it'd be great to have somebody as dynamic in here. He's getting up there in age though, 30 years old.
I'm cool on him.
Yeah, I loved how Atlanta utilized him as a running back though. That was crazy.
I'm not trying to recycle players either.
Yeah. Raheem Mostert, he cannot stay healthy for shit. This is a guy I loved in college out of San Diego State, Rashad Penny. He's only 26. He's been hurt. He's been ass, bro. James White, he's not that kind of guy. He's more of a third down. That could be a guy to replace Jalen Richard, to be honest.
Yeah, and he has a tie to them as well, too.
Yeah, because of the Patriot joint. Sonny Michel.
Sonny Michel, that's the guy.
Yeah, if he can stay healthy, that'd be a nice.
That's the guy.
Okay, so you like Sonny Michel?
Well, he's bigger.
Isn't he in LA right now? Isn't he with the Rams right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They made that trade because what's the name went down.
What's he do next year? What's his value look like next year?
Well, these are all unrestricted free agents, so they don't have any contracts.
He's a former Patriot.
Yeah.
And he's a bigger guy. You know.
Yeah, he'll give a deal. He'll give him a deal.
Arlen Mack, Ronald Jones, James Conner. Somebody's going to overpay him because of all the touchdowns he had. He really didn't do too much. He had 752 rushing yards, but he had 15 TDs.
Yeah.
So, but Arizona was, they throw the ball around a lot more. Tywan Jones is still around. This motherfucker almost 34.
Yeah, Tywan Jones. Shout out to him, yo.
Shit,
you getting down into the people that nobody want. They ain't in practice squads.
There you go, Dirty. And Latavius Murray.
Bring him back. I'll bring him back for the role I'm talking about. Take the Tay train can come back, baby.
Nah.
Shit, there's nobody else. I mean, Le'Veon Bell, fuck no. Dearness Johnson, I liked him in Cleveland. He actually did well when some of their starters went down.
With that short ass list, man, it's really only three people you even really want to talk to on that list: Leonard Fournette, Jalen Richard, and Sonny Michel. That's it. Maybe White. But I mean, that's it. It's really it.
Yeah, I like Sonny Michel. I would like to take a chance on him though. I like what Wasted said on that. Him, or I would let it go get Fournette. I just feel like we're going to draft. This is what New England does. They go draft these running backs in the later rounds, and they turn them into they're like a three-headed monster. That's what New England loves to do. They have a committee of running backs year in and year out, where most of them don't have. There ain't usually one that gets 1,000. It's a bunch of them that just have a bunch of yards. That's what they do.
See, their offense is designed there. You don't need a fucking superstar at every position. Yeah, I mean, you just need a person that's going to get the fucking job done by committee. That's what they do. You know what I mean? Especially at the skill positions. So
I'm gonna read this real quick so we can see our brother Dirty's face again. Shout out to Pacey. I watched you get to 13K with hard work and great content. Congrats, and you deserve it, all of it. On to 30K next. I appreciate you, Pace. That's my dog right there, my brother. I appreciate you. Adrian said Trent Peterson. Richardson. Bro, don't ever bring that name up again, bro. Hey, nobody hates him more than us but the Colts. The Colts, oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
The Colts are punching the air right now.
Port City let the super. My apologies, brother. Let me see. I was reading another page. Congrats, Docs, on 13K. It's amazing seeing you come up. Also, shout out to Dirty and Wasted on their come up too. Got to get Wasted and Honcho together. I tried it today. I FaceTimed Honcho on the last live. He had some stuff going on with work and his family, so I tried to make it happen today. I wasn't even going to tell Wasted. I was going to tell him to pull up, and it was going to be me and Honcho on this motherfucker. So. But we'll get them off soon. Appreciate you, Port City. Adrian says we got Ingo. That's facts. We definitely got Ingo. He's a free agent, though. He's definitely a free agent as well. All right, so let's get back to this list. KJ Wright, I think we all can agree he got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. He's too old, too slow. He can still, he has a mind on him, but he ain't got the body no more.
Well, if you got the mind, go coach.
Exactly. What about Q, you guys? He's still 28? Quentin Jefferson.
I'm trying to keep Quentin.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep Quentin.
Yeah.
This is Yannick's best friend. They played together in Maryland. They're really, really close. So I can see us bringing back Q on an inexpensive deal. And I think Q seems like he has one of the mentalities where he wants to run it back. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, we were really close. We played down to the wire against the Cincinnati Bengals that's in the Super Bowl. Let's run it back. So if we could bring Q back, is more depth. If I said this before the season, you guys, and let me ask you guys if you understand where I'm coming from. I would like Q as a depth piece. If he's a starter, you don't really have a great defensive line. You know what I'm saying? No. Like, it's just simple and plain. If you have a Quentin Jefferson as depth, you can be a great football team. But if he's a starting on your defensive line, you don't have it all. You know what I'm saying? You're missing something.
He's a dog. Yeah. He's a dog. He's a dog. He's the kind of dog that you can bring in to pair with a lot of these guys that we're talking about them taking and show them how to be pros. And it'll be kind of similar to what the Giants did in their first Super Bowl run. Not their first, but their Super Bowl first one with Eli.
Yeah.
When they had Tuck and they had Umenyiora and they had Strahan. I mean, I know Strahan's a Hall of Famer, but I'm just saying they were bringing all them guys like the kid from Rutgers and all of those guys. Yeah. They were bringing in all them defensive linemen and they were just rushing 4 all the time and dropping 7. So that'd be great.
So we all agree, bring Q back. I think we can all agree on this too. And I was a huge, huge advocate for Solomon Thomas. He started off the season pretty hot. You know what I mean? He had, I think, 3.5 sacks, 4.5 sacks this season. He kind of outplayed what he's done thus far, I guess, in his career with the Niners. I am not bringing Solomon Thomas back, and that hurts my soul because I was calling him the GOAT all season long because I was trying to give him the confidence, man, to live up to that name. But I'm not bringing Solomon Thomas back at all. What are you guys doing? I know he's 26. He's still young. He fits the trajectory of this team. But Solly kind of fell off the face of the globe at the mid to the end of the season. And, being that young and falling off, that concerns me.
What's our how we feeling about Malcolm Kuntz's progress?
Look, I'm ready to see him. I know he doesn't play the run great, but Malcolm Kuntz is he's going to play more of a defense. He's the defensive end. Solly's going to be defensive. He goes in and out though. Solly goes in and out, but I'm very happy with Malcolm Kuntz's. I want to see him this year. I want to see him play a lot, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I want to bring Solly back. I do, but the reality of the situation is he disappeared when we needed him. You know what I mean? He disappeared when we needed him. And for me, I don't see the value in my dollar. You know what I mean? If you're not gonna be there 100%, the whole time when I need you, bro, I can't pay you. I just can't.
There you go.
I've been wanting to kick him off this roster since we got rid of Arden Key for him. What I would do with him is I go into the locker room and I stone cold stun him and have this team security throw him out of the organization.
You stone cold stun him. I give him the hunky tonk, man.
Yes,
Carr, the whole guitar joint.
The El Kabong joint.
El Kabong, bro.
Yeah, y'all really trying to fuck with Sally's mental health. Y'all ain't shit, man.
No, I love Solly and what he advocates for, bro. But you know what I mean. At the same time, bro, you can't be in the NFL half-ass.
You know what's funny? I sat at the Bears game, right? I sat next to Solomon Thomas's mom, dad, his whole family, and they were on one side. The Max Crosby's mom and them, and his girl was right next to me on the other side. And then Henry Ruggs' family was right next to them. It was me and Raidernation. And people, you could hear the crowd shitting on Solly when he missed an assignment and so on and so forth. It's sad because you could tell his parents were so used to just hearing that shit. Like it didn't even really affect him anymore. They just kind of just talked through it. You know what I mean? So I think he's just so used to just kind of used to that bus title, that bus label. I think Solomon Thomas just is who he is. Top B said he was underutilized in the second half. I don't agree. I seen him out there on the field a lot, brother. He just wasn't really doing anything.
I saw him getting manhandled towards the end of the year when he was in, bro. He was literally getting moved off his spot every single time. Yeah. You know what I mean? He wasn't giving any fight, you know, and I got an issue with that, you know. I just got an issue with that.
Shout out to Pooh, man. 13K 916 deep in this. Shout out to Raidernation. Shout out to my dog Pooh. Also, shout out to my brother Jason, man. Appreciate you guys. Both of y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Congrats on the 13K docs. I appreciate everything you do for the nation. On and off the mic, please give my girl Ariana an early Valentine's shout out. Shout out to Ariana. Happy early Valentine's Day. Take care of my dog, Jason Marshall. Let him
loves you.
Yeah, let him get lucky that night. Let him get lucky twice. You hear me? Shout out to my brother Jason. Let's get to the next guy real quick. I don't want to, because I'm gonna run through this real fast. I know we're coming up on an hour and a half already.
Good.
Casey Hayward, you guys. I think he's gone. I think he may go to Indianapolis and follow Gus Bradley. I can see him leaving because Xavier Rhodes is a free agent. He may walk off. One veteran replaces another. I just think the situation works itself out. I know Casey's pretty much outside of Green Bay, played his whole career in the West Coast, but I can see him going to Indy. Me personally, I think Casey did the same thing, bro. He looked like an all-pro corner at the beginning of the season, and then he kind of got exposed week here and there. And look, I think we can do better. I like Casey Hayward. I'm a huge advocate for him. Big fan of him, but I just think that we can do better. And I think that Patrick Graham is going to get an upgrade, whether that's Bradbury, Gilmore, J.C. Jackson, one of these guys. I think it's time to let Casey walk. What do y'all think?
I think that Casey Hayward is the exact situation we were in with Reggie Nelson. Reggie Nelson gave us like some flashes the first year he was here.
Bobo.
Yeah, and the second year he was a turnstile because you could see that it was the end of his career and that was the perfect situation for him that particular year.
Yep.
You can't bring Casey Hayward. Yeah, you can't bring. What are you gonna do? Put Casey out on the island with Tyreek Hill so Tyreek Hill can run past him?
I know.
You know, and not for nothing. I think Casey Hayward has a twin bed at Gus Bradley's house right now as we speak. He is not staying there. As soon as Gus left, he said, "Where we going, boss? We going to Indianapolis?
We got a new gun line, boss."
And you know a problem with Casey Hayward too, you guys? Think about this. At the end of the season, well, mid to the end of the season, he wasn't matched up with a lot of number ones. Like when Jamar Chase was cooking Brandon Facing, like we had Brandon Facing on Jamar Chase. Like I think there was I think Gus kind of maybe seen that Casey lost a step. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he was putting the young guns on these number one guys because he was like, I don't know if Casey can keep up with it. I don't want to expose my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Casey did get hurt. Did get hurt,
bro. He was beat up a little bit. You know what I mean? But
he's old. You know what I mean? You can't really. He's not as physical as a face-on is. You know what I mean? But still, overall, literally, like I'm okay with you going bye-bye, bro.
We all agree. Zay Jones, you guys, what are y'all doing?
Who we bringing in, right? Yeah. So, like, you know what I mean? Like Zay Jones, Carr seems to like him. I just want for the fact that Derek Carr fucking lost the game trying to force the ball at him. I want him out of here. Yeah. And that's just me being a prick. But you know,
I'm bringing
Raider John. Casey's good, but he's no longer great. I think that's all we had to hear with that one, brother. For real.
I'm bringing Zay back.
Okay, and you've been saying that because he has that rapport with DC. He's still fast. He's still young.
I bring him back. I'm kidding around, guys. See, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I bring him back. I'm thinking about that special teams aspect of things. I bring him back.
He's great special teams guy. He's a monster on that side. But
he's a hell of a gunner, bro.
Yeah, great gunner.
He's a hell of a fucking gunner, bro.
I'm keeping Zay if the price tag is right. If someone overpays him, which I've been screaming all year long, shout out to Jack Kenna. I see you, my brother. I'm gonna say this. I've been saying somebody's gonna overpay him. I don't know who it is, but somebody's gonna overpay him. But if they don't, bring Zay back. So we all agree with that.
Well, he was on the open market with Buffalo for a long time. You know what I mean? We were really the only team that was interested in him. So I don't think anything has changed since then because it's not like he's been a massive producer. You know what I mean? He comes in at clutch moments, which is great, but are you really going to offer a man who only comes at clutch moments the bag? I don't think so.
Yeah, but you don't have to get offered the bag. You just have to get offered a roster spot, and he fits on any roster in the National Football League.
Yeah, I know, but you still got to pay him, right?
Yeah, but you don't got to pay him a lot.
Aaron, I like that. Bring Jacoby Myers in to replace Zay Jones. I would love that. Josh McDaniels gets his guy, the guy that's been led his team pretty much with 800. I think he had 800 yards, or I forgot what he had. But bring him in. He led their team in receptions the past 2 years in New England. Jacoby Myers is a free agent. Bring him in and replace Zay Jones.
I mean, he's slightly younger.
Yeah, or he may even replace Brian Edwards at this point. I don't even know. But
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, we all agree on this. Richie's gone. He's retired. Done deal.
Yeah, Richie's done. You can skip the next guy too.
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson. I think he's gone. He's a wrap. I'm not bringing
skip the next guy. You can skip the next
Nick
guy.
Martin's a bum. Yeah, Nick Martin's a bum. I don't never want to see him in life. Yeah. Gerald McCoy is retired. He's probably going to retire. Can't stay healthy. Derek Carrier, I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I would bring him back, but I think that Josh McDaniels is gonna go get his own third tight end.
I hate Derek Carrier, man.
Yeah, I'm not. We're not having a conversation. Me and Derek Carrier, we walk right by each other in the front office on my way in, on his way out with his box, bro. We ain't even talking.
He had a couple moments here and there, but I thought that he was like our best block. He's our best blocking tight end. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what? Let his ass walk. Let him walk. Yeah. Derek Carrier's out of here. Desmond Trufant. To be honest, you guys, he gone. You got to go. Brandon Parker, get the fuck out of here. Never come back, like ever.
I told you what he doing right now. The boy bagging groceries at the Piggly Wiggly right now, man. He's done.
Oh yeah, we was talking about that right between Alabama and Georgia, bro, on the right by the railroad tracks
with his mustard on his shirt.
Yep, talk that shit. Talk that shit. Brandon Parker out of there. Then you guys, I see everybody in the comment section say get the fuck out of here too. I would definitely bring Jermaine Illuminor back. Oh shit, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
If he's healthy,
yes, but you know he could play guard. He could play right tackle. He's familiar with the system. He played with Josh McDaniels. He was also a guy that came out on Twitter and said, "You guys be patient," because a lot of Raider fans were going crazy. For those who don't know, Illuminor is very active on Twitter, responds to fans and a lot. So I see him up and down my timeline all the time. And he was telling everybody to quit freaking out. He said, trust me, they're going to come in and change things. So I think that Josh McDaniels keeps Illuminor around because at one point he was even the starting right tackle for New England. You know what I'm saying? So he'll come back on a modest contract too. You don't have to pay Illuminor shit. You know what I mean? And I'm so shocked that Tom Cable and these guys kept Illuminor on the bench with Brandon Parker playing at right tackle. I don't understand it. I have no idea why they didn't replace him all season long.
I think it has something to do with his health. That's the only reason. That's the only valid reason I can see is that it has something to do with his health. That's all I can really see. Because nothing else makes any sense. Nothing else makes any sense.
Johnson, you could put a cone where Brandon Parker was. It wouldn't make a difference.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Like I don't see any other fucking reason why he was sitting on the bench and Brandon Parker, you know what I mean, and then we're in because
Cable is the worst.
To be injury.
All right, I think we can all agree on this one. He had a nice game against Miami. I'm gonna be honest, I was screaming to see more Peyton Barber because Josh was looking like shit all year long until the end of the season. But I think we can all agree you let Peyton Barber walk.
Yeah, he gotta go.
I mean, so if we let Jalen walk, we let Peyton walk. All we have right now is Josh and Ingold.
Kenyon.
And Alec Ingold is on the list of people to walk too.
We got Kenyon Drake. We got Josh Jacobs, and we have Reagan.
Kenyon's not playing this year.
I think he will, bro.
I think we do an injury settlement with him, free up some cap space, move on. I don't think he plays.
Okay. So if he doesn't, then yeah, we only have one running back with outside of Regis on the roster. Outside of Ingo, we got to bring him back. Shit. I'm letting him walk, bro.
Yeah, let him walk. Okay, all he is a roster spot. No production.
I just wanted to make sure we understood that if we let him walk,
no, definitely. What are you guys doing? And I don't think, speaking of Kenyon Drake not being ready, I don't think that Darius Philon may be ready. But what do you do with Darius Philon?
Cut him.
Yeah, he's another one that's not going to be ready to go.
To be honest with you, I loved his intensity. I loved everything he did on that field. I just think that, I think his time is up. I think that we improve that position in the draft and we keep it moving. So, but shout out to Darius Philon, man, Philon, whatever you want to call him. I think he did a hell of a job as a Raider this season. Coming in and working wonders when Hankins was hurt and all kind of other shit. So shout out to him, but I'm moving on from him as well. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's going to even be ready, close to being ready when the season starts. He may even follow Gus Bradley over there too, because he's a former Charger as well. So you never know. Dallin Levitt, I think we can all agree on this one too, right?
It's a coin toss because he's a good special teamer.
Yeah,
he's a good special teamer. You know what I mean?
I never want to see him play safety again. Like if you bring him back, you're paying him like a special team guy.
If I keep him, it's for special teams only.
Okay. Wasted. What you doing?
It's I think Dallin Levitt has talent. I just think the scheme he was in and the coaches he had. I would bring him into camp. I would bring him into camp.
Fight for a roster.
Give him a chance. At least
I give him a chance, but if then you cut him, I'd have to see what that would be like. You know what I mean? Like what kind of contract will we offer him? Like so, if we get rid of him, how much of a cap hit would that be? You know what I mean? It's only $850,000. So yeah, I'd bring him into camp and let him fight.
I like that. I'm letting him walk. Jordan Simmons, I'm letting him walk. We didn't really see a lot of him guard. He's a veteran too, about to be 28. He didn't really see any PT like that. It's not going to hurt. Let him go.
He's on the wrong side of veteran, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
He's not veteran experience. You know what I mean? He's just getting old for no reason.
Yeah. So, Roderick Teamer, I think he's out because of Gus Bradley as well. Gus guy. I liked Roderick's game. I think he was always around the ball. The guy was just, I felt like he was a ball hawk, but he still really didn't do too much, but he was all over the place.
He's another special teams guy. That's the only thing he's really going to ever make on the team because we're trying to rebuild. We're trying to build something different. So yeah, you can come into camp and fight for special teams, but that's about it.
Yeah. Teamer got to go. It's time to see what Tyree Gillespie can do. Point blank period. The end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, safety. Yeah, I never want to just like that boy up there, Darren Levitt. I never want to see that dude play safety again either.
Yeah,
I'm good.
So you know what? Then that means these guys got to go because they're not going to take a roster spot and only play special teams. That's just not realistic. Then they all got to go. So for me, that's all of them gone. See you.
Yeah. Nick Bowers gone. Tight end.
Definitely gone.
Bumsicle. Keyshawn Nixon, still young. Corner. I don't think he's enough, bro. Like he didn't really. He had one big play this season. I remember.
How much longer are we gonna give him?
Yeah,
he's ass. He gotta go.
How much longer are we gonna give him?
And bro, coming out of South Carolina, I thought Keyshawn Nixon was gonna be nice, bro, but he gotta go. He's gotta go. Alec Ingold, I'm bringing him back. I just don't know how much Josh McDaniels is going to utilize a fullback in this system. Not every team is in love with a fullback, you guys. You know what I mean? Like, Gruden loves his fullbacks.
That's the good thing about Alec, though. You know what I mean? He's versatile.
I think he'd be more of a tight end in this system. You're not get utilized.
I think he's more of a Rex Brookhead in this system.
No, he don't got that kind of talent, bro.
You don't think so?
No.
He's not slow. You know what I mean?
He's not like Rex Burkhead. He's not Rex Burkhead, bro. He's got to go.
I meant more of the power style of running that Rex has. You know, I'm not talking about all the extreme athleticism. I'm talking about the power style of running when you send him straight through the hole.
You know but Rex Burkhead could catch the ball differently, and he had
Ingo can catch too. He's got some catches as well. You know what I mean? I'm just saying he has a fighting chance in camp. He does have a fighting chance in camp.
It's just not his strong suit. You know what I'm saying? You bring the Alec, man, to lead through them gaps, man, and let Josh, you know what I mean, do what he do. And then the last one, I don't know why Damon Arnett was even on that list, so I just got the hell out of there. But yeah, I wanted to go over that. I mean, to be honest, you guys, we went over a list that there really wasn't anybody that intrigued me at all. I'm like, we'll bring him back. We'll get rid of him. I think it was kind of easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's actually a great segue into the season, knowing that there's not really a free agent that we have to stress about. Now, next offseason, with DC potentially being a free agent, Max, Hunter, it's going to get a little tricky. Mullen, we got to start looking like, damn, we got to start bringing some of these guys back. You know what I'm saying?
But you got more money next year, too.
Oh, definitely. And I think now we have a GM that'll actually work the books the right way, where we don't have to worry about setting up these stupid-ass contracts, like redoing Littleton's contract 10 times and now owing him $15.5 million. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really get it. Raider John said that's the first time I ever heard Wasted say something I don't agree with. Shout out to Jose. Doc's Wasted and Dirty. Do you guys trade Morrow and get a better number 2, or do you keep him? He's still on a rookie contract, Jose. And bringing in the Josh McDaniels and potentially bringing in that tight ends coach. I don't know what's going on with that. I know he's still in the hunt for the offensive coordinator. He may work wonders with Foster Moreau. We still don't even have an OC yet. You know what I'm saying? So
I trade Morrow if I can get DK Metcalf, bro.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, though.
Come on, bro.
But at the end of the day, Foster he needs to go into that locker room and say, hey, Josh, I want to be the Hernandez minus the jail time and killing and shit to Gronk. That's what I want to be to Waller. I want to be that. What do I need to do in order to be that? Like, what do I need to do? And even to get close to that. Like, what do I need in order to be that? Because Josh McDaniels loves his true tight end set. He loves those dual tight ends. So this is the best chance Foster has in his career thus far. He better show up.
He can't be fumbling the ball all by himself.
He's too inconsistent, bro. You know what I mean? He's way too inconsistent. But I'll be honest. If we can upgrade that position, I want to upgrade anything. I mean, look, I don't give if anybody can go if we can upgrade it. I don't give a fuck if
upgrade anybody can go, including DC, bro. As long as you upgrade.
Yo, Docs, you just said some shit that I'm getting on a t-shirt and I'm wearing my next live. Anybody can go if we can be upgraded.
Oh, God.
That is the fucking mantra of the offseason. That's what we be talking about, bro.
Anybody can get it, bro. Anybody can get it.
Anybody can go, bro. It don't matter. If I'm getting an upgrade at that position, I don't care how much I fucking like you, because in the end, it's about the shield. It's about me getting a Super Bowl as a fan, and all the fucking 40 years I've been fucking a fan. You know what I mean? I've seen 2. I want another one. I want another one after that. I want another one after that. I want another one after that. You know
Super Bowl and sandwiches, baby. Super Bowl and sandwiches. That's all I want. That's the dream. It's the dream. A proper sandwich in the Super Bowl.
You guys, you know what's so cool, right? Because we only have, it'll be February, 12th, 13th. We have 1 month until we really, really, really get to dive deep into some shit. So, because this is what happens, right? Shout out to both of you brothers, man, because you guys, you know, Dirty had his channel low key during the season, but it wasn't the whole, like, you didn't get a full
December.
Yeah, you didn't get a full season. You got the end of the ass end of the season, right? Shout out to you, Pace. I agree with you, brother. No more nice guys. But it's about to get spooky for us. Like this like right here. This is one that I have the conversation with you too, Wasted, because it's easy right now. It's easy. But wait until you got to run to your shit to, oh, fuck, I got to, you know what I mean? Because shit's about to start popping quick, bro, next month. Those free agents, You know what I mean? You want to be able to drop news on that. We're going to have a lot of shit going on in one more month. And it's weird because just a few weeks ago, we were fucking playing in the playoffs. You know what I mean? And right around the corner, we're about to be talking about free agency. So I'm really hyped about that. And then another month after that, we're in Vegas already on some draft shit.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I already have a fail safe for this. I'm going to have an overlay, and I'm going to travel with Raider gear wherever I am. So if I'm at work, I'm going to have a hat and a jersey in my van, and I'm going to walk down the street talking to myself like a crazy person.
I did it. Bro, I did it. That's why it was so easy for me to leave my job, because I was a manager at a property management company, bro, and I would walk off on them. Most of my videos, if you watched years ago, I was on my phone. Hey, shout out to like quick updates and shit. I was at work, you know what I mean? And I was like, you know what, man, I'm tired of doing this shit, bro. Fuck this job. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've been watching all of that. Yeah, but I got a special format. I game plan for that too. You know what I mean? I got a format coming to my show. You know what I mean? I'm gonna air a little bit earlier. You know, about 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? Maybe 8 o'clock. I might actually air about 8 o'clock every night, and it's gonna be, you know, whatever happened in the nation that day.
I keep forgetting, bro. We OGs, like we always ready for whatever. I keep forgetting that we some old motherfuckers compared to all these young guys, man. Like we always gonna be ready for shit. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
Because you see, I don't drop shorts. You know what I mean?
I used to, but you see me now, bro. I just do long lives, get everything out. Sometimes I'll drop a short here and there. I even told Wasted today, I said, I don't think I'm gonna do a live. I think I'm gonna do a few shorts and just keep it like that. But there was nothing to talk about. So I was just like, you know what? The fun thing is we do these lives. This is why the chat doesn't know. They don't know how pivotal they are, because we feed off of them. You tell us what you want to talk about. Like right now, Pooh just said, what y'all think about JD McKissick replacing Rashard? That's a whole nother 10, 15-minute discussion if we want to turn it into that. You know what I mean? So
we're talking about some dollars when we talk to JD McKissick, though. We are talking a couple more dollars.
Well, he got hurt with the Washington football team. When he went down, they started struggling. You know what I mean? They still had Gibson, which is like their number one guy. But McKissick, let's be honest, they look totally different when he went down. You know what I mean? So would I bring him in? Yes, but he's going to be way more expensive than Rashard. So, you know, if Kenyon is still on the books and he's still around and he can play, I don't want to do this thing again. This is why people killed me last year, because I was like, we're paying like $10 million right now for 3 running backs. And one of them ain't even here, Jalen Rashard. Like, and he's the highest paid one last year.
Yeah,
so
your third down back was your highest paid back.
Yeah, so like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So
these motherfuckers.
Hey, bro. Hey, look, Docs. I know you at 13, and I'm still trying to get to my 1K. You know what I mean? So if y'all not subscribed to me, slide over to Dirty Raiders Basement real quick. Just subscribe. You ain't even got to hit the bell for notifications. I don't give a shit about none of that. Yeah, I mean, just subscribe. Just get your boy to 1K, and I'm good. I'm good from there.
Talk that shit. We'll get it to 1,100. That's where you got to be. 11. Get him to 1,100. You get him to 11, it's gonna get spooky after that, man. Shout out to Raider Repping for life. I need a favorite Graphk. My son playing flag football and watches the show with me. He wants to say what's up one day on the live, doggy. Shout out to your little man, Raider Repping for life. I miss you, my guy. I used to come on the shows all the time, my brother. I know you've been working a lot, man, but definitely let me know when you want to do next fan show. Pull up, bring your little man on, and let's shoot the shit with him. We'll definitely do that. And I know that Jesse, shout out to my dog, has been putting Dirty and Wasted link throughout the comment section the whole time. So, man, shout out.
Oh, did they put? I didn't even see that. That's dope, man. Because you know what? I'm approaching a milestone as well. I didn't even realize it until today. Somebody told me.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, and I am very, very close to 2,000.
See, there we go.
I'm close to 2,000. Let me see how close I am.
I was telling y'all, bro, like,
bro, you got one of the fastest growing channels, bro, that I've ever seen, bro. For real.
Right.
You know I mean, that speaks volumes to the work that you do. You know what I mean? The person you are.
Factory.
Bro, I appreciate y'all, man. I just, you know what, bro? Like, this shit is love. This is a love, bro. All of the subscribers, it ain't like I'm like legit looking at the community that Docs has, and I'm looking at the community that the Hammer has and shit. And it's about the quality of people that subscribe to you, because they really be locked in with us. You know what I'm saying? And they show up to every fucking thing. So I don't have to have 30,000 people, bro. as long as I got the people that's in my network currently, that's all that matter to me, yo. So whoever's not subscribed to me, I got 1,945 subscribers.
Fire.
So if y'all can get me over that hump, that'd be fucking great.
But bro just made his page like 2-3 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like some shit like that. Like real talk, bro. So this is it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful to see this. And like I told Dirty on his channel last night, and I think people need to hear this, is that we watched all these other guys, right? We all watched. And like I said, I'll say names because it's no shade, because I love all of them. I love Samoan, I love Mitch,
Yeah.
I love Sanjeet, I love all these guys.
Yes, sir.
Guess what happened? We all came in the game and had nobody to help us, right? So what happened was when I came out, I said, I'm going to create a community within the community. And what's going to happen is it's going to be powered by numbers. And what happens is by that is we all come together, we all rock, we all build our channels together. And next thing you know, everybody's eyes that's bigger than us watch us, and now they all want to be a part of our community as well. At the end of the day, it's a Raider community regardless, but we built one inside of it in order to bring the eyes, you know what I mean, and the ears over here. And that's what happened, bro. And now you see all these guys, you know, Hammer and all our brothers, Andy, you see all these guys, Icy's of the world and my brother Ray to Tate. We built something within something and made it work. And now we are the most powerful team on Raider on YouTube, period. There's no other team that has more than what we have. So you have a little bit of everything. You got Dirty with the dirty shit, you know what I mean, talking that real shit. You know, we got Sultan coming through with the beats and the mental health, you know what I mean, me with the mental health, the music, everything. Like we all have something, like, you know what I mean. Wasted brings his expertise to this shit and his funny ass fucking Chuck and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. You know what was funny? I had a conversation with Hammer today, and I won't discuss what we talked about because it was private. But I will say this: all I said is this: you have to find a stick. You have to fit. You have to separate yourself from everybody. You have to have one thing that everybody goes to for you, because if everybody else has it, it doesn't separate you from anybody. We all want to be together, but you still want to stand out a little bit. You want to bring one thing that makes you different than everybody else, and everybody's gonna stick. They're gonna stick with you. They're gonna stick with you. You know what I'm saying?
Because I have little knowledge of what you're speaking on, and you're 100% right. You know, I've been telling them the same thing for a minute, bro. You know, you got to control you.
Facts, and you so you know the same combo. Yeah. Shout out to Jose, and I seen that coming too, Dirty. That's hilarious, bro. It's funny. I told him that too. I said I seen that happening. Shout out to Jose Docs. With Cliff Branch going in the Hall of Fame, who are the next former Raiders you guys would see? It's got to be Plunkett. It's got to be Greg Townsend. It's got to be Todd Christensen. It's got to be
Lester Hayes.
Jack Tatum.
How the fuck is Jack Tatum not in the Hall of Fame? Those guys right there. I mean, those got to be the ones, right?
Yeah, those are the guys I got up on. I had a survey today. And Plunkett won. Jack Tatum was right up under him, though.
For real?
Yeah. The survey that I had.
Hold on, bro. If I see this shit right now,
I did it on the community tab.
Because, bro, if you we literally said the same motherfuckers, bro. Great minds.
I did it this morning, bro.
Jim Plunkett, Jack Tatum, Lester Hayes, Greg Townsend, Todd Christensen. Great minds. Great minds. Great mother. And I got to hit like on that because I didn't even see it. Thumbs up. That's like crazy, bro. That's fire, bro. But yeah, that's the list. That's the list right there. To be honest, that's definitely the list. All those guys.
It's a fucking shame that none of that we're talking about that's the list. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because all of them should have been in there by now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cliff Branch should have went in years ago. I mean, we're talking about the architect of the deep ball. You know what I mean? No team was taking people deep like that. Nobody was blazing past the defender. You know what I mean? On just a nice drop back deep pass. And bro, the game you watch now is because of what Al created, bringing in Cliff Branch when nobody else was even looking at this kid. You know what I mean? He brought in a track star and created a fucking amazing wide receiver.
Yeah, I got to push back on you a little bit with that, though. The Dallas Cowboys with Bullet Bob Hayes was a little bit previous to that. You know, with that Hail Mary and Starback and them. Well, I think it was Don Hudson, but Al Davis brought it as a regular part of the vertical passing game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hate to give juice to the Cowboys, but Bullet
I
Bob
get
Hayes,
you, but
Bullet Bob
that
Hayes was the first track star in football. You know what I mean? And he went. But the thing with Cliff Branch when he retired was fourth in he was fourth in like mad statistical categories when he retired. And I said this on my show earlier. Rings and context only matter when it's not a Raider. You know what I mean? Because you can't take these guys' numbers and put them next to Jerry Rice and Randy Moss because the game is different. Guys like Cliff Branch, what made him so amazing is that, he could get fucking almost tackled all the way down the field. Yeah. And he still put up the numbers he did. Football is different now. We know that, right? So you're going to have guys like Hopkins in them. They're going to dwarf the numbers of Chris Carter and all of them guys. You starting to see it get washed out in the wash now. So when you talk about who a Hall of Famer is, you go to that era and you say, can you tell the story of that era without this guy? And that's how you know whether they're a Hall of Famer. And you definitely can't with these Raiders.
That was there for all 3 Super Bowls.
Yes, he is. He's only one of the 4 that was there for all 3 Super Bowls. Yeah. So that man, his numbers were better than Starworth and Swan and fucking Drew Pearson. So I don't want to hear that he shouldn't have been a Hall of Famer 20 years ago. That shit is a joke.
Yeah, it's definitely a joke, bro. Shout out to White Tyson, man. I love DC, always have. But if Rodgers ends up in Denver, we got to make a play for the #1 pick in 2023. I've seen your comment in there, not 2022, but 2023. Grab Stroud. Stroud out of Ohio State, for those who don't know, he's going to probably be a beast. Got to keep pace. The problem with that is, White Tyson, if we do get him, that means we're either a terrible team and we're picking in the top 3 picks of next year's draft, or we're trading the farm in order to move up to get him, which will be tough. So I feel you on that, brother. I love Stroud's game. I just don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. Shout out to my dog, White Tyson. Let me get this other super in real quick too, fellas. Shout out to Jose. Okay, follow-up question. Who are you guys' top Raiders of all time? I think me and Wasted just did this the other day. Well, we talked about the greatest Raiders teams of all time, like who you would have in each position. But I think, I usually always go off of my era, you guys. It's kind of tough for me to go back. I always go back and watch. I watched film on every one of our players, like the good, the bad, the ugly. But with me, it was always like Tim Brown was always number 1. Seawood. I loved Howie Long. I love Greg Townsend. Shit, man. But then I have players, like Napoleon Kaufman that I grew up loving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he's not the greatest Raider of all time, but, Nnamdi. There's other guys. But I don't know, man. There's too many. It's just way too many, bro. Jose, if I have to name my favorite Raiders, I'm just going to keep the list going and going and going, because we literally have probably the most talent to ever come through a franchise, pretty much out of any NFL team ever.
Yeah. I literally, when I ask this question, I phrase it in one way and one way only, because any other way, it's just going to take forever. I always ask, give me your top 5 to 10 players that you enjoyed watching. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not greatest of all time, but
I just put Marcus Salmon on there.
Enjoyed. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, because the list can be argued in so many ways by so many people. So I always ask that you yourself enjoyed watching. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's your list.
Yeah. Marcus and Bo is always going to be on there too. I love them guys, but always. But it's just too many guys.
Stabler, Marcus Allen, Tim Brown, Chuck, Howie.
Love it. You know what's funny? I did a list. That was one of my first videos I ever did. I think it was maybe my second or third video that I ever did. And I said my list. I just forgot who the fuck it was. I think I may even have Lester Hayes. No, or maybe was it Jim Otto? I love Jim Otto too. It's too many guys, man. Too many guys. Yeah. But if I had to go off of my era watching football, Timmy, Howie, Chuck, Townsend may be on that list somewhere, but Marcus and Bo. Like that was the
that's it right there, especially Bo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but too many people, man. Too many people. Shout out to you, Jose. I appreciate you. What do you guys got coming up, man? I want to shed some light like we always do. Dirty, what you got coming up, brother?
I got the pre-Super Bowl bash Sunday with Andy.
Love it, man. Love it. I love to see you guys working together too. That's beautiful, bro. Like, Andy is so knowledgeable and so young, man. When he gets to our age, bro, Andy's gonna be a fucking magician, bro. Like he's gonna be. He may end up being a fucking NFL coach, coordinator, something at some point because he's smart as fuck. I'll definitely be there, brother. To be honest, I'm not really doing nothing these next few days. Like I really keep telling myself maybe I'll come up with some creative skits or something. I may upload some new music that I got. I may do something like that, but in turn, I just don't want to keep going live and not talk. Like
I think all three of us need to figure out a way to do a skit. I think that shit would be hilarious.
That'd be dope.
I know you've seen the interview by now.
Yes, I did. I did about the DC one.
Yeah.
So hey, you know what? We need to do that, bro. Hey, maybe we should do a fire one and we'll all upload it on all of our channels. We could do like we'll all send each other a short. You could do Chuck or something, you know what I mean? Or you could do DC, whatever. We could all do a long ass skit and everybody send one in. That'd be fucking funny, bro. We need to get creative. Like this the off season, bro. This is the time to have fun, do things different, make the audience feel engaged, and just bring something different to the table, bro. You know what I mean? I was sitting at work one day and I was like, I don't got nothing to talk about. So guess what? I'm gonna do some goofy shit. And I just started uploading skits. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing little short skits and shit. And people were fucking with them. Don't get me wrong. I lost subscribers along the way too because people were like, I ain't here for this shit. And I'm like, well, motherfucker, you ain't gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, we gotta come up with some creative ideas. We all Dirty got my line wasted. I'm gonna send you my number right after this, bro.
Yeah,
we gotta build.
I sent you my math, bro.
When?
I just put it in about a couple days ago.
Oh, you sent it in the group chat?
No. It just directly to you on Instagram.
Bro, I'll be fucking forgetting shit, bro. And all
nah, bro, you was away, homie.
Okay.
It's away, homie. I feel that.
Yeah.
Because I think I hit like on that shit. Oh, look at this shit.
Sound like an important call.
Bro.
Dude finally popped up.
What's going on?
I've been calling you left and right. Look at this motherfucker.
Watch dude look like he in a Phantom Bentley.
Oh, he got that 77 joint on. Woo. I'm on live right now, bro. What's up? He said it's going down in the DM. Hey, I'm gonna call you. Call me. This motherfucker wanna call me and dance and shit.
Fucking with Yo Gotti, that shit funny as hell, yo.
Dude, man, I've been trying to call him, check on him, send him a text, call him. I know my bro usually goes on his hiatuses, but this was a longer than the usual one, so I was a little worried about him. But it's good to see he in good spirits. Shout out to my brother Stu. That means that you know what? I'm probably gonna do a show. It's probably gonna be me, the Graphk Stu show because I know he got a lot to fucking talk about. So on the way out, you guys, shout out to Jose once again. I met Jim Otto and Cliff Branch on the same day. Damn, bro. That's something to hold on to. To meet Otto and Branch at the Raider Image on Hagenberger, that's legendary. And for those who don't know, Hagenberger, that's the Raider Image right across the street from the Oakland Coliseum. That is fucking fire, bro. That is fire, bro. That is fire. Shout out to you, Jose. Hold the memories close to you, bro, because that's fire. Not a lot of people can say that. With that being said, Wasted, what do you got going on, my brother, on the way out?
Hey, man, just, I'm waiting for things to kind of percolate. I think I'm gonna let it breathe tomorrow, man. It's Saturday, kick it with the family. You know what I mean? I might upload a video or something like that, or something real short. But
Yeah.
Listen, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna rebrand the look of the show, put a little money into it, and hopefully it grows. And Doc, I really need to like talk to you, bro, like off camera, bro. I really do, bro.
Hey, I'm about to go outside and I got the CBD. I'm about to, so call me.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna give you my number right now. You know what I mean? And we'll talk, bro. Let's talk right after this.
All right.
Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Thank you guys for being a part of the 13K live. I wanted to do more. I wanted to have a bunch, but you know what, man? We just had a fan show a couple of days ago. It was good to have my brothers come on here and actually just shoot the shit, talk some football. I got a few people that hit me in the DM and asked to come on the show. I promise you guys, I will bring you on soon. Like I said, it's difficult when you got a million things going on and we get to talking football. It's difficult as hell to have a million people, but we will make that happen. next week for the fan show. I promise. Man, I appreciate you guys. And like I said, I'm probably gonna chill tomorrow. I'm taking the boys to get their haircuts in the morning, buying some new shoes, some clothes, get them right. I want them boys to walk into Valentine's Day, man. Like, what's up with it? You know what I mean? Like, what's popping? They want to go. They going to school on Monday looking dip, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, girl, yo, where my little candy sweethearts at?
You got the Valentine's Day fit and all, huh?
Yeah,
Fresh white kicks and all.
I'm gonna get my guys right and get them suited and booted. Nagel, this is what I'm gonna do, bro. You know what I'm gonna do? And I would love this. I'm doing my 15-hour live when free agency breaks. That's what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna have something to talk about, right? So I'm going to do my 15-hour live at 12 o'clock Eastern time, March 14th. So I'm gonna set that up. March 14th, my 15-hour live. So we have a million things to talk about.
Hey, have fun with that. I did a 12. You know what I mean? I did a 12. You know, I enjoyed it. It was fun. But I'm telling the Raider Nation, if you want to see the greatest stunt ever pulled on YouTube, get your boy to 1,000. When I get back from the draft, I'm gonna attempt the fucking record of 12 days straight.
By the time the draft happens, you're gonna be over 1,000, bro. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, so that's all. Hey, give me to a G out the draft. When I get back from the draft, me and all my brothers from the nation right here, we're gonna do a 12-hour mother.
Oh, and I'm letting y'all know I will be at the draft.
I'll be there too. So we all there.
Be at the draft. We did.
Oh, hey, bro, we're gonna have.
I'm doing a show.
We're about to have fun. No. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our laptops. We're gonna set up a show and we're gonna do a simulcast with everybody because literally we could do one show and have it go on all of our channels at once. So we might as well do that. You know what I mean? Everybody gets their looks and you know what I mean? And everybody gets their own shit on their page. We do it like that. We'll simulcast that shit from whoever's room. I'm still looking at some boardrooms and shit out there in Vegas too to get a space. There's a bunch of podcast spaces where we can go and rent one for like $60 and we can all be in there. You know what I'm saying? So we'll figure that out. Hey, yeah, you guys.
A quiet bar.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. When we do the 15-hour though, you guys, every one of you guys can come in. You don't have to be a member. No, I need y'all to come in. I need that help with that 15-hour. So everybody in there, I need mama could come in and talk that shit. Shout out to my brother Hammer. You know you didn't have to do that, brother. Love you too. And we just got there. We were just talking about you a second ago. It's crazy that you just popped in. But I appreciate you, brother, on the way out. Like I said, you guys, go follow Dirty on the Super Bowl bash with him and Andy. Go check out my brother Wasted. Both of their channels are fire. Bro, appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys for helping me celebrate 13K. We're both all three of us going to continue to grow. 1,000 next for Dirty, 2K next for Wasted, 2K next for Hammer, 14K next for me. We're going to keep this momentum moving, you guys. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Wipe them feet on the way out. Hit that sub button on the way out. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Wasted, I'm going to send you my number right now. Dirty, you got mine already, brother. If you need to talk about the other day, you make sure you hit me, brother. Love y'all, man. Y'all be smooth.
Yes, sir.